say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave.
I'm going to put it on here for a minute because I'm going to go right to, hey, good morning, everybody. Go right to the quartering when he comes on.
Eesh, no, he's gonna hit right there. Sick ass fool.
Is he gonna hit something? Badges, we don't need no badges. Badges, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Oh man, they're upset. They went back inside and not seeing anything else. So they know that I have a taser. They called it in as a gun. The officer told them it's a taser. So good on him, not even questioning, hey, is that a gun? Is that a taser? What is that? So just by looking at it, he was able to tell that it was a taser. So that is great.
Good job.
Should we wait to see the tank get on, or should we take off and go to another one? They're watching me over there. Let me see. Go to another one, or watch the tank get loaded up.
We want to see a tank get loaded
Tank will
up.
take forever. Take off.
No, we
Film
want to
it.
see.
Sure. Leave. Just watch.
We want to see the tank. We
Look,
need
but don't
content.
touch.
Right, guys? We want to see it, right, guys? It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a while to load this up, so I'm just gonna take off, you guys.
Oh man.
Definitely got educated. Maybe they didn't like.
Who struck the main channel?
Maybe
Is the
I mean
stream down
honestly
again?
they didn't know, but they didn't like I was filming out here. But now that they got educated, now they probably feel a little bit more,
Is it down again?
you know, at ease. And now that the officer told them that I'm not doing anything illegal, that, you know, they probably feel better about that. I don't know, but obviously they didn't know. That's why we're out here. They got educated. Maybe they didn't like the way they got educated, but they definitely got educated. I'll take off.
Cable could snap. We want to see it, man. Seems good. All right. Oh, good. You said you could be down a week. Yeah. I got out on I guess early release, early YouTube release or whatever.
Keeping you guys live.
It is like a hallucination, pretty much.
So what are you gonna do about it? What do you think you should do?
I'm gonna fight you.
What?
That's all I can do, bro. Fight you. Because if I defeat you,
Then the real time will be unlocked again.
the real one, I don't know, man. Like, you're really fucking with my head time. Like, you're not locked.
Yeah, it's just temporary until this gets started here.
That wasn't you outside the golf course. Why should your
Heyo. Happy Monday to all of you out there. Really glad to see you here today. Monday, November 6th. Big week of news. We've got obviously the Marvels looking like it's going to be the biggest flop in MCU history. More news about Snow White behind the scenes. Also, the completely unexpected release of the Tranifesto today that was broken by Steven Crowder. Absolutely impressed and happy, thankful, and happy to see that. Also today, obviously, you might notice it's a little more crowded in here. I'm thankful to see everybody. We start the giveaway process this week, each and every day. There's 8 chances to win. About the middle of the show, I'll share the link where everyone can see it. If you're watching this back later, you'll still be able to enter. I give everyone till 7 o'clock to enter. On top of that, each day other than today, we will announce the previous day's winners.
Yes, I'm doing okay.
All of this is about, obviously, the point of all this is to get you to try out the show. Just a little sample of the daily show. Hopefully you like it.
How are you doing this morning, IMAI?
You know, if you're new here, Monday through Wednesday, I do news, both like world news and entertainment news in the second hour. But then on Thursdays and Fridays, I have guests. This Friday, I have Mark Dice coming. And then Thursday, I have, I forget who I have Thursday. So I'm hoping that you all can, give the show a try. Hopefully you enjoy it and hang out. Now, that Rumpel says, as a tranny, I'm excited for the manifesto, Jeremy. Oh, we're going to talk about that very first. Jack, won't these prizes only bring in low-quality viewers who only want to stay as long as you offer prizes? Jack, I hope not. The point is that people try it and like it. We'll peak at viewership probably during the giveaways. But I'm hoping people enjoy the show and make it a part of their daily routine. That's the whole purpose of this. I know it's not the most convenient time slot. That's why I'm opening it up to people.
I am a little bit tired. Thanks for noticing. I could not fall asleep last night. I literally was up at 4 a.m. Late in bed for 2 hours.
Who want to watch it on replay. Pac-Man, happy victory Monday. It's been a long time since we could say that. Yeah, I'll take that. Shout out to my low-quality viewers, for sure. That Rumpel, Jeremy, I'm flagging on a country highway. I can't watch, I can only listen, but I adore what you're doing with this. Thank you. Yeah, some of the prizes have started to come in. This is how much of I'm a man of the people. Somebody in chat said they wanted a Asus Ally thing. So I bought one of those. That should be here today. More of the Legos arrived today. The gift cards, I'm just doing digital, so there's no point. So again, for people that are here and want to know about winning, I'm going to just share a link in the middle of the show or whatever. And hold on a second. And then you can enter. And then each day I'll pick 8 winners from the previous day. It's international. So if you're in some other country where I can't get you the items, we'll figure something out. Okay, so I'm opening it up internationally for everybody. All right, because my viewers are international, right? Why would I not reward you internationally? Feel free to just tune in and listen. Thanks, everyone. Let's get into the manifesto, also known as the Tranifesto. So just to give you a brief overview of when what the situation is. Okay, so 7 months ago. And by the way, the reason I did 8 winners a day is so that people could win multiple times. If you can't make it a day, you got to work or whatever, you still get a chance to win every day you tune in for the next 3 weeks. Hopefully you'll get addicted to it.
I already read it. I posted it on my
healthy
Twitter.
For you, So 7 months ago, there was a mass shooting at Covington Catholic School. Wait, no, not Covington Catholic. That's the other one. At a kid elementary school. And
Coventry.
The individual who did it, or it is Covenant. Yeah. The person that did it, everyone knew that there was a manifesto, so to speak. All right. There's some very interesting things from the manifesto that I want to talk about because it actually raises more questions than answers. Shout out Witchy Farm Girl. Thanks for being a super twin. Oh yeah, no sweat. So one of the biggest contentions here, obviously, is that the individual that did this was trans. Okay, let's just put that right out there. But if you actually look at the last couple of mass shooters, Covered was the Indiana Festo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Now you just have to hang out. Being in live chat is a bonus, but I hope that if you're watching that you'll participate in live chat. Okay. So
yes, really,
many of the previous mass shooters were actually either gender nonconforming or trans or whatever the case is. In three other cases, for example, okay, the Buffalo mass shooter, the Christchurch mass shooter, the Jacksonville mass shooter, their musings, their manifestos were released within 24 hours. This is undeniable, right? So there's also something very similar in their manifestos. It was that they were white supremacists, allegedly. So when that happens, they release a manifesto immediately, okay? Some reason, 7 months go by, and they don't release the manifesto, so to speak, of this individual. It begs the question immediately, right? People are like, well, so this person's trans, so what? Why aren't they releasing the manifesto? Well, now we know that had they released the manifesto, this mass shooter likely would have been called the white privilege shooter, as several of the musings in their notebook were lamenting white privilege. She targeted white people. Thanks for becoming a monthly supporter, Tizzo. So let's take a look at a couple of these images. So first is what appears to be a journal, right? It says, today is the day. One thing that you'll notice in a lot of this person can't spell. Not that I'm great at spelling either, but they also signed their manifesto in different names. Pac-Man, I'm going to get to that. I have a big question about that too. Death Day, 3/27/23 or 3/29/23. Today is the day. The day has finally come! Exclamation point. I cannot believe it's here. Don't know how I was able to get this far, but here I am. To murder unarmed toddlers.
Appreciate you coming in, Albie.
I'm a little nervous, but excited too. Been excited for the past 2 weeks. Now here is the one big question as to why perhaps, one of the questions I have going forward for law enforcement. Okay.
He just pauses so much.
There were several times I could have.
We'll catch up to this, guys. He pauses so much. Let's go jump over to Russell for now, and then we'll pick him up in 1.5, maybe 2 times. He pauses so much. Well, let's go through this first.
Have been caught, especially back in the summer of 2021. So what do we think happened in the summer of 2021? That's my first big question from the release of this. What happened in the summer of 2021? Were they investigated? Were they arrested? Did somebody know? Did somebody find out that she was planning the shooting? Was she being monitored? What does that mean? She then continues. None of that matters now. I'm almost an hour and 7 minutes away. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm ready. It's like self-congratulatory, right? It's so weird. It's self-congratulatory in oh, I can't believe I'm going to go kill kids. What an awesome thing. Okay. I hope. Oh, I can't believe I'm finally doing this, but I'm
I
ready.
don't think I fixed that
I
one yet.
hope my victims aren't.
Matthew, nice, Matthew.
My only fear is that if anything goes wrong, I'll do my best to prevent that of any sort. God, capital G, coincidentally. Mostly people that capitalize the G in God are religious or familiar with its religious reasons, but I digress. It's a small note. God, let my wrath take over my anxiety. It might be 10 minutes. It might be 3 to 7. It's going to go quick. I hope I have a high death count. Ready to die, haha, Aiden. And then you get this breakdown, an actual literal. Okay, so a literal, for everyone just joining me, giveaway information will be at the top of the hour. It's very simple. I'll provide a link. You can enter it. Enter, and that's it. And I'll pick the winners tonight, and I'll announce them tomorrow. Death Day, she lovingly called it. 6:30 a.m. Desired. I don't know what that means. 7:30, get dressed. 7:05 to 8:55 a.m. I'm guessing it says spend time with stuffed animals and possessions. Spend time with stuffed animals and possessions. That's my guess. It's covered up a little bit, but I see it like a start of an S there. So she wants to spend time with her stuffed animals before murdering children. 9 a.m. Eat breakfast at home.
Yeah, I don't think he meant it. Hey, what's
9:30.
up?
Pack up special belongings in backpacks. I assume that means the guns. 9:50. Test knife car glass breaker on dad's old cars. So I'm assuming that her dad had some old cars in the back or something like that. And then you know those glass breakers? They're like it's like a little nipple on the end of a hammer. It's made to break glass very easily with low effort. Criminals use it all the time, right? They even make them in gloves now. So she was going to test that. I mean, the level of attention to detail is insane. Leave for Royal, capital R, Royal Range, 19 to 20 minutes. I don't know if that's the gun range. I'm not sure. Then at 10:20, gear up, set up guns in trunk, assemble, get out vest with mags inside. Now here's another big question. 11:20 a.m., final videotape. And this says, I believe, 10 minutes. The one is kind of obscured by the parentheses. It looks like it says 10 minutes. So somewhere out there, there's a videotape. Right? Somewhere out there, there's a videotape of this lunatic. Do the feds have it? Was it on their phone? Did they upload it to the internet? Where is this video? We know that this individual followed through with every single aspect of their plan. It seems unlikely they would not have then also done this final videotape. Right? By the way, who calls it a videotape? You just call it a video, right? Then 11:30, nothing, because she's filming at 10. That's how I figured. I deduced this as 10 minutes. So between 11:20 and 11:30, she's filming this tape. Then 11:35, leave for Covenant School. 12 o'clock, arrive at Covenant. Check parking lots for security. 12:05, arrive in designated parking space. Again, what is designated parking space? She had a camcorder. Okay. So where's the tape, right? There's a tape probably. Will they ever release it? We know that if it was a mega conservative, we know that if they were like some sort of mega conservative, the tape would have been published on the front page of YouTube. 12:06 to 12:10, prepare for the attack. lock and load all weapons, open fire towards, I can't really say what that says, 12:37, time to die. And then here's some also interesting, the language here is pretty interesting. Again, more questions than answers. Oh, southwest fence. Okay. Is that what that says? Southwestern fence? SW. I can see SWEN.
Sorry, that was the wife. Yeah, I think that the capital G God, he wasn't disparaging it. He was just saying that, because this person was supposedly confronting Christians, but they're using God with a capital G. He needs to update his browser, by the way.
F. Okay. This page. A lot of this stuff seems like this. Okay, so there's a couple of things that probably are not shocking to you. This person was a lunatic. Southwest entrance. Southwest entrance. Yep. Okay, there we go. Thanks, chat. So we have this. Then we get this page, which is like, you know what I would say about this?
Why isn't it
This
showing the
page
top
is
10?
extremely coherent, wouldn't you say?
Oh, top all.
Like, this is very
do
well
top all.
planned, down to the minute, good spelling for the most part.
No,
Well planned
top
out.
should have been done.
Then you get to this page, which is like the psychotic musings of a lunatic, right?
That was it.
So this one's kill those kids! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Those crackers going to private fancy schools with those fancy khakis, I imagine, and sports backpacks. What the hell is a sports backpack? Yeah, this is the page of the demon. Perfectly. Look at even like the handwriting's better. You know what I'm saying? That's a little weird. Like, this handwriting is much better. Then I guess maybe this one's okay too. The spelling's a little tough. With their first they tried to write mommies, but then they wrote daddy's Mustangs and convertibles. F you little s's. I wish to see, like, this doesn't seem like the same person to me. That's what is that to me. This page is signed Aiden. This page is, I don't know if it's signed. It maybe is up on the top. Like, this page does not seem like it's written by the same person to me. Oh, they're talking about JanSport backpacks. I guess JanSports was like, JanSports were popular when I was young, but is that still a thing? This seems like, you know, a different personality, or the demon is writing that. Yeah, that could be because she's a psychopath. Yeah, that's true. And then it says, calls him dicks with your mop yellow hair. Who is he referring to there? Want to kill you all little crackers. Bunch of little bundle of sticks word. I'm not going to use that. With your white privilege. F you bundle of sticks words. Audrey versus Aiden are the two names. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not going to go conspiracy, but I'm just saying, like, this is very coherent. There are some misspellings, but this is very coherent. I think that these are two different mindsets, we can say. I think we can say it's a different mindset, right? Because this page just reads like basically stream of consciousness, like weirdo stuff like that. Maybe schizophrenia, bipolar. I mean, it seems weird that a rainbow person would be using the bundle of sticks word. That seems weird to me.
It is kind of weird.
You know? It's just weird. Now, I'm gonna guess that, I mean, look, what if they were just hammered drunk when they wrote this? You know, there'd be a lot of weird different excuses why you'd have like different handwriting, different kind of stuff like that. But I think the important takeaway is pretty simple. The important takeaway here is that you have an individual who whose I don't even know, I wouldn't even necessarily call that a manifesto. These are just two random musings. My guess is there are probably hundreds of pages like this. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages like this. So, what else is on those other pages? And the big takeaway from this is, it's pretty obvious that they hid this because of the references to white privilege, don't you think? Calling them crackers. Kind of weird. I almost got caught in 2021. Weird. What happened in 2021? 28 notebooks. I buy that. Like, both writings seem to display a mental breakdown, but I would be surprised if it was fabricated. Yeah. Who knows anymore these days? It's like, it's very, very weird. It's very, very weird, but to me, it's very obvious that you have somebody who had again, I'm more like, you guys will find that I'm a little soft. I'm a little Midwest soft, okay? In that,
No.
look, I'll say this. All of these people, if you do a mass shooting, you're obviously mentally ill, right? I think we can all agree on that. The fact that this particular mass shooter was openly trans, I believe definitely added to the fact of secrecy. And also definitely the references to stuff like crackers and white privilege. But I do want to point out that, in particular, if you look at the manifesto of the Christchurch shooter and the manifesto, I believe, of, well, the Christchurch shooter for sure, they had put all sorts of different things, left-wing and right-wing, like troll stuff in their manifesto to confuse and troll people. Sometimes these people write these manifestos, thinking they're going to get published, and they put all sorts of weird stuff in there that doesn't even really make sense. Jack, trans don't view themselves as gay, so putting down kids as gay isn't surprising. Crackers is odd, as it's a slur, a black slur, not a white slur. Yeah. I think, like, I think they also the reason they hid this one, to me, I can't think of another possible reason why you hid this other than the fact that it's references to white privilege and crackers. Christchurch was the one in New Zealand, I think. The issue is they hid this because I believe, because it didn't fit the narrative. They hid this because they wanted to push the gun control narrative when here's what I'll say. Really. I'm kind of processing this in real time. If you don't watch my videos, or maybe you're new here today, I tend to try to just react to stuff in real time, so sometimes I have to process it a little bit. I think if you
Why won't
remember,
this log in?
they said, "Oh, we're not going to publish this because it's basically a how-to guide
Okay,
on how to do mass destruction." Do you remember that? The cops said that. The cops said, "We're not publishing the manifesto because it's a basically step-by-step guide on how to do a mass shooting," or something like that. I don't find what this is to be that. Now, if there is a quote-unquote... Now, I wouldn't even call this a manifesto. I'm just calling this 2 pages from the musings of an unhinged lunatic. It's not a manifesto. I mean, when I upload the video, I call it the manifesto because that's what, people call it. But it's not really a manifesto. Manifesto is like, here's why I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. I hate these people, that people, this people. These are just a couple of pages of notes that some cop on the scene leaked. I predict that there actually is a manifesto that we haven't seen. I also think that what these notes actually do, what these notes actually do is show how
Midwest.
serious mental health can be.
Thank you for
If you read
membership.
if you read this, right? They
Wow,
want
dude,
everyone
that's
to.
awesome.
I think this is going to be my.
Hey, thanks for joining. I really appreciate that. No, sorry, I've been working on the same laptop that I'm streaming from, guys.
This is. I don't know if anybody else had this take, but you tell me what you think. I think if you read these musings, right? If you read these few pages, what you can tell is that whoever wrote it is insane, right? They are unhinged. Even like, I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist, but it feels like 2 different people minimum
Trying
wrote
to find,
this.
Some computers to order.
And what these journal pages do is it shows that he was insane, and an insane person did a mass shooting, and that, my friends, is terrible for the people against like the NRA. Like, this person's just a lunatic, and it's if you read it, you can see they're crazy, and that's why. And I don't think they like that. I think they want to maintain all of the school shooters are like the ones in she looked ambiguous in the first place. Sorry, she. I wasn't trying to respect pronouns, I assure you. She was insane. That's what this shows. And that is really inconvenient because they want them in the mind of everybody out there, and every school mom, middle-aged suburban mom, they want you to think that every school shooter is just like Columbine. When in fact, she planned it just like those kids did. And if you just read, I bet you there's like, all sorts of more insane things. I don't think there's anything in these musings that have anything to do with, she being, trans. Is it possible that the meds she was on, made her do insane things? Yes. I would say that's entirely possible. By the way, we're just a little bit away from the... What was that? From the... I'll share the link to enter the contest. Again, I'll pick 8 winners every day.
Prism? To do it with
So
Prism?
you watch today, you come back tomorrow, I'll announce the 8 winners.
Let's see if I can help you.
And then on Cyber Monday, we'll take all 120 winners.
I'll take a
do
look
it
at
live.
it.
We'll randomly
I have
assign
an
them
idea.
prizes. And then I'll probably give away some more stuff on that day too. So it's pretty interesting.
That's a good idea, though.
I think that I don't know if they were for sure on SSRIs or oh yeah, hold on. For those of you that are here, yep, yeah. For those of you that are here, you know what time it is.
Mail guy.
By the way, Maggie might be in chat, but don't ask her for feet pics. That's not okay. Yeah. Okay. I have a German Shepherd. So, all right. Interesting though. It's very interesting to me. In sometimes you look at somebody and you look at a situation and it's like a bunch of unhinged stuff, and sometimes you just look at just how insane people are, like just how it's hard to read something written by an insane person and then have it make sense if you're not also insane. I guess that's what I would guess. But ultimately I do think that this person was mentally ill, just like all of them. The people that I hold the most accountable for this, law enforcement, who suppressed this, in my opinion, definitely suppressed this to protect a someone who has clearly been indoctrinated, right? Like, where do you hear language like white privilege? I mean, you hear this in like woke universities. This is a leftist idea, right? This is a leftist nomenclature. This is what woke weirdos, SJWs, say, right? Like, this is not our language. We don't say there's no such thing as white privilege. Okay, that's a made up term. Just like hate speech or things of that nature. They suppressed releasing the manifesto, which again, I don't think this is the manifesto.
It's only letting me order one from the Lenovo website.
She looks feminine, must not have taken enough steroids. Yeah. I also want to know what happened in 2021. I think we broke the live counter on Rumble. I think that I want to know what happened in 2021.
Doesn't look like it. It's about right.
That's what I want to know.
You can't tell it quantity. I can't tell it more than one. What if I want 6 of these? $500 a piece. It's what I want.
Mad Max says, this she whack job reminds me of Kevin Spacey in Seven. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting. The link will drop around 1 o'clock. All right.
I don't want any of this shit.
It's very interesting to me.
Oh, okay. So it's garbage software they want you to buy on top
it's
of it.
very, very, very interesting. Do we think that? Yeah, we did break. I just texted Rumble and that we did break the live counter. So we may have more than 6,100 people here, which is amazing. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're tuning in. I know that I'm bribing a lot of you to be here, but I'm hoping you're enjoying the show. And if you're just kind of like tuning in, the parents have released a statement on the manifesto. Okay, let me look it up quick. Where is it posted? Did they issue a new statement? Probably harder. I think. Oh, Crowder Twitter. Okay, got it. I'm on it. Da 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 da. Oh, Crowder says there's a lot more coming. Oh boy. I did know that Crowder was going to drop this today. Oh, here we go. Holy sh! Everything's falling apart now. Okay, here we go, friends. Here we go. Multiple sources have told me that the selective leak of 3 pages of the Covenant School shooting manifesto is extremely misleading. People who have read the whole thing say there's something in there for everybody. Another, she hated everybody. Imagine oh my God, I'm gonna just bury this guy. Imagine running PR for a school shooter who murdered babies. What a piece of garbage. What a piece of garbage, dude. Unironically doing PR on it. Unironically doing PR. Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay. Breaking. Hale family attorney David Rabin just released the following statement. We are not in a position to authenticate these pieces of paper. What a great statement. I represent Mr. Ron and Mrs. Norma Hale. We have never seen manifesto at any time. We are not in a position to authenticate these pieces of paper. We have absolutely not released anything, but we certainly didn't release this. It's inappropriate for me to make any further comment about. Oh, it's 100% real. Like it's 100% real. There's no question, right? There's no question. This is 100% real.
Man, I've never seen things be this much more expensive.
Even Elon Musk, clearly mentally ill, but also clearly brainwashed into being a mass murderer by the system. Uh-oh. This is good. This could end up being a massive story. If the parents are already responding to this, I don't know what they were thinking. By the way, if you're tuning in for the first time today, you know, I'm not going to mention it all the time after everyone kind of knows the deal. But every day, we're going to pick 8 winners, and I'm going to announce them the very next day. Once we get to 120 winners on Cyber Monday, I'll probably pick a few more winners too, just so we keep the ride going. We'll give away all this stuff. I'm going to open it worldwide. If something's weird, like I can't ship it to you, or like, let's say you live in like, you know, Uzbekistan and you can't play a Nintendo Switch there, I'll figure something out. I'll give you some money or, you know, something like that. Okay, so everybody can win. What I'm hoping is that you start to like the show and that you tune in even after this. You know, so now I know 7,000 of you are around. Now I know 7,000 of you are available in this time frame. So I'm hoping how are you enjoying the show, by the way? Especially first timers. You know, especially first timers. How are you you know, how are you enjoying the show if it's your first live stream? You know, by the way, if you just happen to be here, make sure you follow me on Rumble and and then download the Rumble app. Really, the app is the best way. You're okay. Oh, Nina, I'm excluding you from the giveaway. Yeah, first time good. Yeah, not enough Sydney. I mean, that's true. I mean, this is pretty nuts. How many of you did anybody come from I spammed like $400 in Rumble rants on Crowder's stream? Did that work? Did anybody see my Rumble rants on Crowder's stream and decide to come in today? I need to know if that was a good investment or not. Shout out to my bonus holders. Yeah, you saw them. Okay, no, LOL.
See if I can get more off with my military discount.
I saw it and rolled my eyes. Nice. Hey, I'm nothing if I'm not an unrelenting grifter shill for my own product, you know? So, okay, so we're about a few minutes from sharing the link, and you know, I hope everyone. I'll share them at like different times, obviously.
Dude,
at different times of
Midwest.
each show.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
But I do want to say, will I break 10K? We'll find out if we break 10K tomorrow. I'm sorry, after 1 o'clock, because that's when Russell Brand ends. King of Biltong, good afternoon from Anton's of Roanoke, Texas. Free shipping for your Biltong using code THEQ on landofbiltong.com and antonusa.com. Good day to chew on some Biltong. Saw your rants on Crowder. Nice. Yeah, I enjoy Biltong a lot. I recommend the Wagyu stuff. It was really good. Made me laugh seeing him. Reminded me of when Tim got swatted and I super chatted about coffee. Yeah, he left the stream up. Yeah, I remember that. I prefer to watch on my TV via Roku, but no chat and no like button there. Get on the Rumble team to improve the Roku app if you can. Okay, I will. You know, so it's interesting to see just how much we see all of this kind of shake out.
I gotta get approval for this.
It seems like there's a brewing firestorm
on my credit card.
When I uploaded, I uploaded a video about it to YouTube, and I was quite nervous about it, to be honest with you. I was waiting to see if Timmy would cover it, because Tim doesn't get strikes. I do, but Tim doesn't. So I didn't know if Tim was going to cover it. If Tim was going to cover it, then I felt like okay, probably okay. I saw Sticks Hexenhammer covered it, and then Tim did cover it. Nashville Trans Manifesto. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're fine. So by the way, everyone that's here, big ups. Lots to talk about today still too. I want to talk a little bit about Daily Wire's reaction to it too, because that was pretty spicy. I want to point out, if you're here tuning in, I won't do it like Crowder. Like Crowder talked about it and then he did like a 30-minute commercial. I'm just saying, if you're one of the 7,300 people here right now, you can support the show in two ways. All I ever ask is that you leave a like on it and then you follow the channel. That's totally free, especially if you can get the Rumble app and follow me on there, because it's the best way to actually get notified when I go live. The second way you can support me, you know how Crowder has his mug club and all this kind of stuff. Well, I just use my locals, and you can click the join button here. It's $5 a month. I promise you that it goes absolute miles and miles and miles to supporting the channel. It's a price of a cup of coffee, but if 1,000 people do it, that covers my video editor. 2,000 people do it, that covers my second video editor. So it adds up a ton. So if you're in the position to, please do click the join button down below the video and join my locals. We'll do some members only stuff in November. I'm working on finding some stuff to incentivize more people to do it. But for now, my hope is that less ad reads and you'll actually support. It goes miles. Like, it's $5 a month. That's it. And yeah. So now, if you do that, I would really appreciate it. But shout out to 7,400 people. Let's keep talking about this story. Okay. The Daily Wire, this is not a good look. So again, I'll probably cover it because I'm a drama grifter. Okay. I get, that's just who I am. Like, don't be mad. But
I want to let me insert a picture.
Jeremy Boring. I don't know if he deleted this or not, but he put Crowder as a dishonest, spiteful, narcissistic scumbag who, even in his victories, can't help but portray most everyone else doing good work in our space, including those who have sued for the release of the manifesto, like the Tennessee Star as somehow not sufficiently pure or dedicated or conservative. His, quote, no true Scotsman shtick is offensive and tired. But credit where's credit due, he landed a huge and important scoop. I mean...
Wow, does that sound jealous as well?
Oh, yeah, if you do the annual sub, it's $50 for the whole year. Like, I understand that there are people that don't like Steven Crowder. I 100% understand that. Okay. I understand that, you know, there's some, you know, the stuff with his wife, the stuff with his staff. I'm not going to tell people how to feel about it. I also understand why the Daily Wire might be mad, right? Why the Daily Wire might actually be extremely mad about this. Because, you know, Steven, you know, I still say what Steven did. I know he believes this. And again, I'm on good terms with Steven Crowder. I'm not on good terms with anybody at Daily Wire. I'm not like on bad terms with them, but I know Steven. He called me this, or I talked to him this morning about the story. You know, I am friendly with Steven Crowder, so everyone knows like my biases. That does not mean that I'd sign off on everything he's ever done or said, right? I wouldn't have released the phone call. I understand why he did. I guess what I'm saying is here, I'm sitting on this fence. I think the Daily Wire does absolutely truly great things in terms of their, you know, the Bentkey app, the children's programming. I think that's awesome. I love that they hired Gina Carano for Terror on the Prairie. I love what they're doing with the original programming, but they are super butthurt. Now, what somebody told me is that it might be because Crowder insinuated that there were, you know, other people, or I didn't catch this part.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, he didn't. I watched the whole thing
because I was recording the coverage, right? But apparently Crowder insinuated that other people got this piece of information and didn't publish it.
That they could have.
Now,
Could have.
that doesn't mean
It was probably offered
that
to bigger names.
he's
him,
talking
is what
about
he was
Daily
saying.
Wire. So I don't know. I can't
insinuated
believe
that,
he
but he
left
didn't.
this up. He's getting absolutely destroyed. Here's Savannah Hernandez. I absolutely love Savannah. One of my favorite people. This is the pettiest thing I've ever read in my life. Our own FBI suppressed how white American children were targeted and murdered. Crowder got the scoop. The nation got clarity, and you chose to rehash some old beef that no one was even thinking about. Krigler,
still ahead.
WTF is wrong with you? I mean, unless Crowder included some dig at the Daily Wire in his reporting, I don't grasp the point of his digression, to which Jeremy Boring said he did.
He didn't.
I don't think... did I miss that?
200K ahead still. Yeah, you missed it because it wasn't there.
Look, I want to talk a little bit about the coverage of everything that Steven Crowder broke. Yes, you know, today, yesterday, news is coming out rapidly, and various news outlets are reacting. Right, that's what we do. I did a video on it. I reacted, streaming about it, reacting. I don't understand some reactions though, and you know, I know that in the past I've been bad about infighting. And I've been petty, you know, with, you know, Tim, and I regret a lot of that stuff. That doesn't necessarily mean I, you know, don't stand by some of the things I said, but I do feel that sometimes I've lost the bigger picture in that this is kind of why the sane side loses. We're constantly purity testing each other, arguing with each other, and I've definitely fallen for that. But I thought that this response was very odd of the Daily Wire. Now, I do think that Jeremy Boring might have some particular personal feelings about Steven Crowder, and he's entitled to those. If you don't remember it, there were like some personal phone calls between Jeremy Boring and Steven Crowder in which they were discussing some contract
Yeah,
negotiations
yeah.
for Steven Crowder to go to the Daily Wire, which I still think would have been an
I think we
interesting
have
team up.
room.
I don't think he necessarily fits the Daily.
Hey, Midwest, real quick question. Because my Google account didn't exactly match, the name on my Google account doesn't exactly match my ID. They keep rejecting my my tax forms. So I'm just curious as to how you resolve that. I mean, did you just change your that Google account to exactly what your ID says? Just curious, because, and plus I think with your membership, I get to add a couple more emotes, and I think you just sent it to me, Midwest. One of them anyway.
Wire like core demo, the Daily Wire viewer. I think they're kind of different. There's not a ton of crossover, but I do think that it would have been an interesting team up. That said, he decided to go his own way and he released a phone call between the two. So I completely understand why Jeremy Boring feels this way. Would I have tweeted this on the day when perhaps the most important piece of information in a long time is revealed to us? I don't.
Yeah, everyone knows my real first name. It's Norman. Everybody calls me Norm, or my friends, in business they call me Norm. But my friends and people that I work with in IT and stuff call me Doc for reasons that's been explained. But my Google account always said Norm Wickland. And of course, my ID has my full first name, middle name, and my suffix, because I'm a junior. So I changed it the best I could, but I'm pretty sure they're going to reject it. I'm not sure why. I mean, I got to earn 100 before they even send me anything, so I'm not worried about that.
I don't think so. I think that, ultimately.
Oh, and by the way, on the listing, those videos did remove the views. So I added a bunch of them back in yesterday. And I'm kind of curious as to if having them under members only is also affecting it. I'm having a look at this because it says in Google's rules that it doesn't, but I went from 3 times as much hours as I needed to half of what I would need. I mean, I'm already been accepted, so I'm not sure whether or not they would suspend that, what happens with that, but
ultimately, Daily Wire did cover it, which I wasn't sure if they even were going to cover it. But Jeremy Boring replies and says, Crowder is a dishonest, spiteful, narcissistic scumbag who even in his victories can't help portray most everyone else doing good work in our space, including those who have sued for the release of the documents, like the Tennessee Star, as somehow not sufficiently pure or dedicated or conservative enough.
Okay, AJ.
His no true Scotsman shtick is offensive and tired, but credit where credit is due. He landed a huge important scoop here. Now, I watched most of the Steven Crowder stream. I didn't see like any direct like critique of the Daily Wire. If I missed it, it's possible that exists and I missed it. But I do think it's important, as I've grown, again, I've made mistakes. There are certain content creators at the Daily Wire I don't care for. I am absolutely certain there are many people at the Daily Wire who don't care for me. In particular, maybe Matt Walsh, for example, or Candace Owens, for example, because I've been vocal, disagreeing with them. But as I get older now, I look back at some of those spats and I think, wow,
Normandy.
What if both of our audiences were working together?
Would Jody say?
What if both of our audiences were working together on this as opposed to infighting and going back and forth? Again, I think Jeremy Boring's feelings on Steven Crowder are totally valid because Steven Crowder did, again, release a private phone call between them, release contract negotiations. It essentially painted the Daily Wire in an extremely bad light as far as a business.
Hey,
I think that the Daily Wire.
no
what
rush
they're
on that.
doing with
There was a blank
he
for it, but it
is
wasn't required. So I
extremely
can add it
important.
later, but I will need it eventually. The
Giving
text AD.
independent people are
No
giving,
worries, no worries, no worries. But I am literally
non-indoctrination
got everything in the
content to
cart. I've got
families and
a
things of
great
that
price
nature
on
is
them,
good.
and because I'm having them shipped
Very good thing.
to
It's one
Best
thing, for
Buy in
example, to be
Sandusky,
someone like
and
me
we
who
can pick
simply
them up.
sits here and critiques things.
we can get them
and
at a
whines
decent
about
time.
things.
I mean, we're getting
It's
$100
another
off cheaper than
to
Amazon.
go out there and
right
invest
from
the
the
money
logo.
and actually do it. So all credit
So
to Daily Wire for that.
It's like $2,500. And so we
In
have
terms of
approval
Crowder,
on this, right?
I didn't see any
they told me to always run it by
actual,
AJ,
shot
but
across
they're
the
not responding to me, and I
at,
don't want to my cart to.
at the Daily Wire at all.
All right, I just
And
wanted
do
to before I
suspect
pull the
these
trigger. I
images
just
were
I-
probably
you know, I wanted
shopped to somebody
sure.
else.
I even said it's like this. From
So
what I
somebody
know, this
says,
is
so
approved.
you see
It's
Savannah
needed.
Hernandez, by the way, if you're not
I
following
said,
her,
but you guys told
not
me that
following
I'm
Savannah
spending over a
Hernandez,
couple thousand.
you should do it.
Well,
She's one of the best people out there.
All right.
I mean, I
All
absolutely
right.
love
So
the
when you get a
girl.
chance, just text me that. Text me that number.
Absolute
Yes,
savage.
that's 5
As
of
she
them.
goes out on the street and does reporting, things of that
All right.
nature. Her response
it's ready
is,
for
again,
pickup.
this is the pettiest thing I've
Thursday.
ever read in my life.
They should be ready
Our own
Thursday.
FBI
so
suppressed
I
how
haven't
white
paid for
American
them yet,
children
but
were
yeah,
targeted.
that's what they're saying.
Crowder
So
got
I'll send you the
Nation got
invoice.
clarity, and you
copy
chose
on
to
the
rehash
invoice and
some
stuff, so you'll
old
know
beef
where they need
that
to
no
be
one was
picked
even
up.
thinking about. Sad.
All right.
I agree.
All right,
Critter, what's
bud.
wrong with you?
Bye.
And then Boring says, so again, unless Crowder included some dig against the Daily Wire in his reporting, I don't grasp the point of this. To which he said he did. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. And a lot of people are saying, can I get a timestamp where he talks about the Daily Wire? Are these digs in the room with us right now? I listened to the free portion of the show for the first time since I canceled back in April. I didn't hear anything about the Daily Wire. You outed yourself again. I mean, I think there's enough to go around here for everybody, don't you think? I mean, the Daily Wire ran a story on it, right? They're probably going to get... Oh, wait, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's just that. Okay. So it's the dishonest people. And then he retweeted somebody saying, if you want the entire leak, you have to encourage to leak the whole thing. When you only leak part of it, you're no champion of truth. He writes, why should anyone have to leak it at all? What gives the government the right to withhold it in the first place? That I would agree with. You know, the fact that we don't have it. I mean, we know that historically, with other events of this nature, the musings, the writings were available within 24 hours in some cases. It's been 7 months. And, you know, I'm trying to turn a new leaf. I'm not expecting people at the Daily Wire to take kindly to me covering this, but I'm just trying to say, I'm not sure this song is about you, Jeremy Boring. I understand why you'd be mad. You know, why you'd be extremely mad over, you know, how you feel like he betrayed you in the past. But, you know, meanwhile, while you're tweeting mean things about Crowder, he is now since released. He has brought so many eyes to this. He just released this, right, onto Twitter. 35,000 likes, 11 million impressions. Okay, 37,000 likes now. Elon Musk himself replying, bringing, you know, taking things to another absolute height, another massive level by responding, you know, clearly mentally ill, but also clearly brainwashed into being, this is the story. The story is that those in power, in my opinion, held back this story on purpose. They held back the story because it was, you know, the programming. It portrayed the programming, the rhetoric around, you know, terminology like white privilege. You know, that is, I think Elon boosting it might have also made him mad. That's also a possibility. But why wouldn't he? This is a huge get for Crowder. And if the implication is that Crowder, you know, if Crowder implied other people had this link and chose not to share it, then that's true, right? That's true. Now you're seeing it hitting mainstream news. Here's Channel 4, Critical Mass. You can see mainstream media.
News this noon hour.
So you have actual, I don't know if this is some national news thing, but I mean, once this covers mainstream news, the point here is, okay, the people that are supposed to protect us, we're protecting the message. That's what this is about. The fact that this person was clearly indoctrinated using, calling people crackers, calling people, going after people's white privilege. This is not everyday language that normal people talk about. This is language that is a part of the system, a part of our government's indoctrination, our indoctrination in the school systems, things of that nature. And this is what needs to happen. We need to force them to parent, the family to release a statement.
Satoshi James, thanks for
We
the sub.
need to find out, the question I had, what happened in 2021? Remember, I quote, there were several times I could have been caught, especially in the summer of 2021. That's what I want to know. And again, I have fallen victim to being stupid and infighting. And I'm hoping that Boring deletes this or thinks better of it, because we need the Daily Wire to cover this too. The Daily Wire has a huge audience. This should be wall-to-wall coverage on the Daily Wire about the notes, why it wasn't released. They should be redoubling their efforts on these lawsuits to get them to release this stuff. All of this is how this is. We're supposed to work together. We can whine and complain later, but hopefully the Daily Wire, and it looks like they've covered it. I'm not blaming the Daily Wire. It looks like they've covered it. I'm glad to see Steven's not getting sucked into that, because it'd just be better for everyone to work together on this, because this is our children. These are kids in the school, and this is our government that work together
Satoshi in
to
chat?
protect the message. Absolutely abhorrent. That's who we should be mad at. By the way, thanks everyone for tuning in today. We've set, I think, maybe a new high. Mark Dice. Yeah, Mark Dice has got a new book coming out, and he's also going to be on the show on Friday. So I'm sure Mark will have a lot to say about MK Ultra and Project Mockingbird and all those types of things. By the way, the entry link I'm going to put out in just a few minutes. We've got a lot of other news to talk about. But, I hope that you'll stick around for the show. I hope that you're still watch. Again, 2 ways you can support the show. 1, simply just by following the channel, leaving a like on it. We have 1.35 thousand, 1,300 likes, 7,700 people watching. Leave a like on it. If this button below the video is green and it says follow, make sure you click that so that you're following me. Especially download the app and follow me on there so you actually get notified when I go live. I'm live every single day at noon Central, so you know when you want to come tomorrow to enter too. You want to be here tomorrow. And also a huge way that you could help is by, how Crowder has his mug club, everybody else has their sort of thing. I focus on my locals. It's $5 a month for the price of a cup of coffee to support me there and get some members only content. You might think, one extra person doesn't make a big difference. Trust me, it absolutely does. And if you're in a position to, please do consider supporting me on locals. It's even cheaper than $5 a month if you do the annual. And also, you could check out my coffee. We have giveaways for the next 3 weeks, but Coffee Brand Coffee is my coffee company. It's not some drop ship stuff. It's actual, it's my actual company. We roast our own stuff. We fulfill our own stuff. We have probably, 20, 25 different flavors of coffee. We have unflavored coffee. We have decaf. We have double caffeinated. We have literally anything you could want, all available in whole bean and ground. Rather than super, rumble ranting, I'd rather you get some coffee. We have a dozen organic teas, 4 real cacao cocos. And also remember, we have the Christmas gift boxes, which will be available later this week. They sell out every single time. So make sure you get them early. I'll let you guys know first. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. I'm hoping that people are having a good time. Are you having a good time? We've completed the first hour of the show. Are you enjoying it? Are you glad you came? Is this your first? I don't have Nespresso pods, no, but I do have K-cups. Do you have quadruple caffeinated? Yes, just make 4 cups of make 2 cups of the double caffeinated. Promos for the coffee. I'll think of a use promo code the quartering right now to say.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks again for the membership.
No, you don't enter by buying coffee. I'll give you the link. It costs you nothing to enter. You need to add eggnog flavor. I had eggnog last year and it didn't sell that well.
Let me see something.
Yeah, we've been doing this on Rumble for quite some time now. I'm really, really happy to see such a big group of people. I'm really hoping that, this rolls out for the entire contest. We can get bigger and bigger and bigger. I think you're really going to enjoy the interviews, things like that. So we talked about the Tranifesto. I wanted to see Daily Wire's coverage of it. So let's see. Daily Wire stealing Crowder's content, embarrassing. No, that's not what they're doing. So Daily Wire is getting crushed in the replies, but that's because Boring did this. Because Jeremy Boring, for whatever reason,
Ooh, a hissy fit.
blasted Crowder. You love the Roseanne interview. Yeah, right. I'll drop the link when we pass 8,000 viewers. We're very close.
All right. Burn.
Nashville shooter decried crackers and white privilege in leaked manifesto. Pages reveal. The transgender identifying killer who murdered 6 people at a Christian school in Nashville was consumed by leftist radical hatred targeting whites as privileged, according to 3 pages of the shooter's diary released today by podcaster Steven Crowder. Why do they call him podcaster, I guess? Oh, by the way, thank you, Jokul. I might probably mispronounce it. Those liberal tears tumblers got some extra salt in them. Half off any VTuber avatar that actually talks for your stream on Rumble. DM me on Gilded for a quote. There you go. Shout out. That's
Clear,
show
well
your
lit
stuff.
image of
Love
the
it.
document. Oh my.
Kill those kids, those crackers going to private fancy schools with those fancy khakis, JanSport backpacks, things like that. 3
I actually have to
photographs of the
clean
pages
my
of the
ID,
shooter's
I
diary
guess.
were obtained by Crowder, who reported that his investigation team independently confirmed the authenticity of the pages. The Daily Wire
Anyway,
sources
let's go
have
back to
also
this.
confirmed the authenticity of the pages. Well, what's interesting about that, I think that kind of proves that the Daily Wire probably was presented with these, don't you think? I think if the Daily Wire was able to confirm these, I think that's probably an interesting thing. They must have had some sort of.
What's it under perks? Where you upload the
Don't worry about
emojis?
missing the link. I'm going to put it in the description of the video. So you're going to be okay. Don't freak out. I'm not trying to screw anybody. I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the chat, but I'll put it in the link of the video too. Someone is
Emojis, here
selling
we
the
go.
pages. Yeah, maybe somebody is selling them. It's possible.
Add emoji. Here it is.
The diary entries also revealed her schedule for Death Day. The musings reflect the envy for stable, productive society that is targeted as dominant and privileged by critical race theory espoused in many public schools. The shooter, who the Daily Wire will not be naming, boasted to a friend before the shooting that she had plenty of evidence. She had left plenty of evidence behind, making her motives clear. Nashville's police acknowledged this fact after the shooting. After the shooting, Nashville Police Chief John Drake promised Republican Governor Bill Lee that the manifesto would soon be released. The Covenant shooting was a tragedy beyond comprehension, and the Tennesseans need clarity. We've been in touch with the Nashville PD department, and today Chief Drake assured me that the documents and information regarding the shooter will be released to the public very soon. But Drake broke that promise for the better part of a year. Nashville's police department refused to release the manifesto, citing a series of contradictory excuses. A spokeswoman for Lee ignored the Daily Wire's inquiries about Lee's responses to the broken promise over the course of the year. The Metropolitan Police Department and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations denied open records requests from the Daily Wire and the Tennessee Star and other outlets, citing that it was an ongoing investigation, even though the shooter was dead. And I also am not entirely convinced that it was an ongoing investigation. I'm not entirely convinced that it was an ongoing investigation anymore. Pudge TV, love the coffee, love the show. Thanks for sharing my video. Oh yeah, very cool. I 100% believe that the Daily Wire did sue for this. Absolutely. By the way, I'm updating the link now so you can enter. But just remember, you can enter every single day, and you can even win multiple times.
Oh, wow.
So
gift subs.
Make sure you're here every day.
Holy
Don't
crap.
be a turd and bail immediately. But I am updating it
5 gift subs.
right now, so you can start entering while we're talking.
I don't think we have that many people in here.
As well. You have pretty good odds, to be honest.
This is amazing. It's not even 10 people in here. Holy crap. This is awesome. You guys are something else. Everybody's a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership. Tell somebody to come in here and they'll get a membership. Hey, check out, see if that latest one is already approved. Unindoctrinated. Check that last emote. Is it approved yet? Oh, it's not showing it. I added that picture you just sent me as an emote, Midwest. Hopefully it'll be available soon. How did Dirty Dog not get a membership when he was in here? Oh, okay, you did get it. Okay, it's just not you're not showing green yet. Fucking awesome, guys. You guys are truly something special. I appreciate you.
Of all the things. And like, if you're watching this back later, I want to
just
let
give it
people,
to you. I don't know why.
Be able to watch it later. If you refresh,
It
it'll be
says
in the description.
Jody got one. Jared
You don't
got
have to
one.
race
Matt
to enter
got
now.
one.
You have till 7
Anna
o'clock.
got one.
You don't need
Dennis
a password
Bowles
either.
got
I'm
one.
just going to put out a different link every day.
Matthew got one.
Enter now. You have till 7 o'clock. There's a link. It says enter
Jody,
here, or I
Cynthia,
just put it in the chat.
Nisi, Kokomo, Brandon.
You can do that.
Nisi.
Again, you can refresh and see it in the description below. And
These people
again,
were
enter
lurking. I
every
didn't
day.
see him in there.
So
I don't
the
know
more
why you didn't
times
get one.
you enter,
30.
the better chances you have to win. And winners will be announced tomorrow on the live stream. So that's pretty cool. No need to hurry. You have till 7 o'clock tonight. No
It's not
worries.
showing yet.
I want to talk about the insurrection now. This story will be, of course, overshadowed.
Yeah, I don't choose who
by
gets them.
the Tranifesto.
It just
Refresh,
pops
still
in
not
random.
there.
Claiborne didn't get one. So it looks
I see
like
it
Dirty
there.
and Claiborne.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
Jared
there.
got one.
So
That's fucking awesome, guys.
interesting. Thousands of pro-Palestinians marchers descend upon the White House chanting Allah Akbar and F Joe Biden as they demand a ceasefire. You know, it's a pretty interesting time in the progressive world, I think. It's definitely a difficult time. If you're not seeing it in the description, you'd probably just have to refresh the page. Everyone's spamming. You can't see it. I mean, I can see it. Everyone else can see it. What name do you enter? It's your Rumble username.
Midwest with another 5.
You have to enter the Rumble. No, not
Dude.
there. You're not refreshing. I'm literally looking at it right now.
Mr. D, Dark Horse, Mountain.
Yeah, and people are sharing it in the chat too. Mods, you can put it in the chat. It might take a minute to actually update because I literally just did it. I mean, 300 people have entered so far, so it's definitely there. It might have taken a second.
Oh, KT became a
but-
sponsor.
Yeah, don't leave. Don't leave me now. I'll probably
Oh,
release
wait.
the link at different times in each stream.
Comp got
you know?
one. No. Mr. D, KT. Nope, still nothing for Dirty.
All right. Just saw your video about the manifesto release
I
on
mean,
YouTube. Hope I
still
didn't miss the
nothing.
Rumble discussion about it. I just finished it, but There's a
Yeah,
lot
finding
more to
all the
talk about.
lurkers. It says I only have 9.
so if you're just
Or
okay.
8
By the way, if
right
you're just here
So
now
that's
because we're at a
been
peak
15
viewership thing,
sponsorships.
every
They must
day
be just doing random
for the
people
next 15-day
that
stream.
are
So I stream
subbed.
Monday through Friday at noon.
I thought you had to
2
be in the
every day.
chat.
For every day, I'm going to pick 8 winners, and 8 people will win one of 120 prizes, including a brand new gaming computer from Meta PCs, an Xbox Series X, a PlayStation 5, a Steam Deck, Rivendell Lego.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got
you do have to have it
$60,
turned
$70
on.
gift cards, whether it's Nintendo eShop, Steam, or Amazon.
No name
I've
coder.
got a Nintendo Switch. I've
Another
got
5. Holy crap,
Asus
dude.
Ally. Everything.
Dude
I've
City.
got an
Yeah,
absolute
you have to have the ability. You got to
pile
check your
of prizes for people.
settings.
And so 8 winners will be
Asia,
picked every day and
Tilted,
announced on the following day
George
on the live
Daly.
stream. The hope here is that you tune in and you like the show, and that you keep coming back. You know.
Yeah, I
That's
think
my
you
hope.
have to turn it on in your settings. You guys
Oh, you
are
might
awesome.
have to close the app. Yeah. Okay. Or you can use the. Or you're going to use the link in the chat probably, right? Okay. Tens of thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters massed in Washington D.C. Saturday afternoon before descending
were
upon the
gifted.
White
That-
House.
these
to
are all
chant
from,
Allah
Midwest,
Akbar and
guys.
F Joe Biden.
Unindoctrinated did give 5,
I mean, that's
but then
pretty
Midwest has
insurrection-y, right?
given 20. So this is the order they came in.
Feels
Midwest gave 5.
insurrection-y.
Unindoctrinated gave 5.
You know,
Midwest
I mean,
gave 5.
that's what it does to me.
Midwest gave
I
another
mean,
5.
they were throwing
Midwest
things
gave
at
another
Secret
5.
Service. They were
The Midwest has donated 20
clashing with them.
memberships.
Can you use your fake email? Well, if you want to get you're gonna have to use a real email because I'm gonna be emailing the winners. So,
Yeah, I think Dirty
don't
has to
freak out
switch
about
something
entering
in
right
his
now.
settings.
Come back to the video later, and the link is in the description. You can enter.
Yeah. Midwest or Dirty. I think there's something in your account settings. You got to check. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, definitely smoke celebration. I think Un knows where. I've always had it to where I could accept gifts, but I think it's somewhere in your account settings to where you can accept gifts or not. Have you ever gotten one before from anywhere else? Oh yeah. Yeah, click on the money sign in the stream and just say allow gifting. No big deal. Midwest seems to know. Hey, Tapatios, welcome. Midwest is, you just missed the membership was extravaganza here. Let's see what what's he got. Show me. I'm gonna jump to that real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even have the stream open. Dashboard. We're up to 520 subs, guys. Thank you. I am going to edit something here, though. Yeah, make sure you click on the money, the money sign. It says accept donations. Switch this to sub-only chat. Here we go. Pay attention, guys.
Welcome back to Keefy75 Games. I am Keefy. What I want to touch on real briefly is how to enable membership gifting on YouTube. A lot of people have been asking me recently how to do it. I did a little bit of research on it and found out how it's done. Alright, so first of all, whoever stream that you are in watching, you need to enable, you click join, and if you don't see it here, you need to go up to these three dots, click gift settings, and then it says allow gifts on this channel. Choose whether others can gift you a Keefy75 Games membership 1 month publicly announced on this channel. So in other words, if someone's streaming and someone gifts a membership, what happens is there's different tiers. There's like 3 different tiers that you could purchase, and they're all set prices. And what happens is YouTube will give these memberships to people who are most active on whoever's channel you are watching at the time. So let's just say you were in my stream, somebody buys a tier 1 gift, it will automatically hand out and distribute the memberships to whomever YouTube thinks is more active on the channel. So it's just a few more ways that people can interact and help support, which I really think is a good idea in addition to the platform, in my opinion. And then it says disable anytime. Gift memberships is non-recurring. Recipients are notified by email. Recipient's name and status may be publicly visible and shared by the channel with third parties to provide perks. And then it says learn more. We'll get into this. Gift memberships are only available on participating channels for purchase or redemption. Channel members must use a web browser to make the purchase, but viewers can opt in and get gifts using web, Android, or iOS devices. You guys have to opt into this yourselves. So you have to go into the channel like I just showed you and opt in to receive gifts. If you don't have this,
We mean not following different app settings. It says you can do it within the app. Just click on the $sign, but instead of clicking join, you'll see the top right, you'll see 3 dots, it says. I don't know, that's what he said.
disenabled, you won't be eligible to receive a gift if anybody purchases gift on any stream, including mine. Then it says viewers must opt in to be eligible for gift memberships. Once you opt in to allow gifts on that channel, you're eligible to get gifts on any current or future gifts given on that channel. To opt in for gift memberships, you must be signed in with a YouTube channel that isn't a brand account. Check if you're on a brand account right now. Channel members aren't eligible to get gift memberships. People who are already a member aren't eligible to get a membership on top of that. You know what I mean? So you can't have 2 at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. So down here it says to opt in to gift memberships, it says go to an eligible channel's live stream or premiere. Within the live chat, tap or click allow gifts, or B, tap or click the pin membership gifting, which it should be, once it's enabled, it should be a little thing at the top of the stream. Like when somebody super chats, it leaves you a little icon at the top. That's what they're speaking of. Then it says confirm you'd like to opt in by turning on the allow gifts on this channel. Switch. On a computer, you can also opt in for gift memberships through a channel's page. Go to an eligible channel's page, click join like I just previously showed you, click more, the 3 dots, and gift settings. Confirm you'd like to opt in by turning on the allow gifts on this channel switch. Note, if you're selected for a gift membership, your channel's name is visible to the public. This info may also be available to the channel through our YouTube Data API service, and the channel may share this info with third-party services. To opt out of allowing gifts from this channel, go to your gift settings in My Activity, Gifting a gift membership. When a channel member or creator buys gift memberships, it's announced in the live chat. If you've been selected to get a 1-month membership, a notification will surface in the live chat and will send you an email notification. Gift memberships are non-refundable and cannot be exchanged for cash value. All
So yours is ready now, Dirty? Because I'll buy one for you. I appreciate everything Midwest has done. I know he's lurking and driving and stuff like that, but man, and on Indoctrinated and Brandon, thank you, all of you guys. This is awesome. I'm gonna be able to add quite a few emotes now. Sweet. I appreciate you guys big time.
gift memberships give up to 1 month of access to the channel's membership perks and expire thereafter. To view your membership benefits and access perks, click or tap the memberships tab on the channel you have become a member of, or click or tap.
What that means basically is that it will tell you, it will say that that person Yeah, what it's saying is it's just going to alert that it gifted your username. It's not going to give you any personal information. You know, your picture will pop up. That's all. The person who gifts, I've gifted before. You don't get that person's information by gifting them, and it doesn't post anything other than your username is now a sponsor. So that's kind of deceiving.
See perks on any video of that channel. So basically that is the ins and outs, guys, of how to enable membership gifts. Again, really quickly, just to run through, click join. Up here, there's 3 dots, click on them, go to gift settings, and then make sure this is enabled, because if it's not, if someone buys a gift membership for the stream, you will not be able to receive one if this is not
all of us are running.
Okay, guys, so thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys all in the next one. I am Keepy75. Peace.
I don't like the random factor either. You should be able to pick on Twitch. You can pick or do random. Yeah, that's crazy. You did it? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase 5. $5. All right. Go back to him for now. I know you're not worried about it, but hi, Havoc. How the fuck? They have it. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this. Let me go back to this real quick. We'll finish this one and then we'll jump to some other decent ones here. Really not a whole lot going on today, so We're gonna be paying attention. I should have been in the poker game. I don't know why I didn't get
Look
in.
at all the tens of thousands of ultra mega terrorists. You know, that's a lot. That's an
80.
absolute
Welcome.
ton. Rashida Tlaib led the insurrection. That's right. She should be impeached. Is the year of coffee one flavor or a variety? I'll let you pick a variety. It's basically 12 bags of coffee, so I'll let you pick what you want. I will not announce. I'll announce today's winners tomorrow.
Why is it still only giving me the higher priced one though?
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. I don't give a crap about. I think America should stay out of it. I don't have any dog in this fight. But what I do find is when progressives do it, it's not an insurrection. It's only an insurrection when Trump supporters do it, right? I just think that's I think that's
Why is it only
it's
offering
pretty
the $2.99 one?
Decaf flavors to the lineup. Yeah, we could try to do that.
Watch your new short. Drop the link.
Excuse me. Yeah, January 6th was 1,000 9/11s. Yeah. That sounds like an insurrection to me. They need to be treated the same way as the January 6th political prisoners. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why the FBI isn't storming all of their houses.
Thank you.
That the FBI. Did you see this story too? I thought this was an important story about, kind of an important story about.
Here we go.
Inflation. $16 for a McDonald's extra value meal leaves fans fuming. An enraged McDonald's customer says that the fast food franchise is no longer affordable for ordinary Americans, calling the company's contemporary prices crazy. Quote, so I get there's a labor shortage. I get there's wage increases and a number of other things, Idaho man Christopher Olive began, which has recently surfaced, but $16 for a burger, a large fry, and a drink? That's just
you guys
crazy.
Shouldn't be paying that much. I don't know why you're paying so much for five.
Flabbergasted content creator complained.
Maybe it's just me. It's only offering me to
from McDonald's from the city Post Falls. That seems crazy. What kind of burger was it?
The labor shortage. I get there's wage increases and a number of other things, but
what did he get?
$16. $16 for a burger, a large fry, and a drink. It's just crazy.
Well, that's a double quarter pounder, I think. It looks like a double quarter pounder. But I mean, that's the people are so stupid. They're like demanding, okay, look, there's a yin to the yang of paying McDonald's employees $25 an hour. All right? Like I don't really know what else to tell you. I mean, my local Walmart, McDonald's, I think has a big banner outside saying like $22 or $24 starting wage. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? This is what you voted for. If you can't even afford McDonald's, I mean, $16 for a double quarter pounder with fries and a soda, it's wild. I don't know about you all, but when I grew up, like an extra value meal was $2.99, and then I think like the bigger ones, like the double quarter pounder, was like $3.99. Ross says labor shortage, wage increases, and a Joe Biden high inflation economy. Yeah, ribeye steak is $6 a pound here. The Spicy Jack combo small is $12 in LA. If I'm paying that much, I'm going somewhere like $5. That's the weird thing. So I don't know if does this resonate with you? Because I live in Wisconsin, and I could go to Culver's and get a double butter burger and cheese curds and a soda. It would probably be like $12. I think it would probably be like $12. I don't think it would be $16. And that's at Culver's. That's like a step above. I mean, that's a big step above McDonald's. Even like if I looked up on DoorDash, I don't know what he was paying for. It's weird. I'm gonna look it up on DoorDash. It feels like it might be bait. Because I'm not sure like how did that price get so high, you know? If I go to like, because I can do McDonald's because it's like the only place that delivers to my house. And it was pretty clear. It was a double quarter pounder meal, right? That's what it looked like to me. Yeah? A double quarter pounder meal here is $11.39. I guess if you go to a large, it's $12. So I don't know how he got to $16. It's $12 where I live. Now, if he also added like bacon or something like that, you know, I don't know. I don't see
McDonald's.
that. I mean, that's a
So I
double
get there's a
quarter
labor
pounder.
shortage. I get there's wage increases and
He also upped to that's a large fry, so he paid for that.
a number of other things, but
Okay, it wasn't $16. It was $15.19.
$16 for a burger.
Oh, plus tax. So it was $16. Yeah, I guess. It's actually pretty wild. Hey, don't forget you can enter today and every day. In March, a Connecticut content creator voices out
Culver's
the
is shit.
$16.89. Oh, it's Big
I
Mac.
love Culver's.
Okay. I got a spicy chicken sandwich and a small fry for $9. But isn't that crazy? The McBug is coming. Here in South Dakota, you can get a family order Burger King with DoorDash, 3 cheeseburgers, 3 Whoppers, 3 fries, $20, and that's a lot of food. Yeah. I feel like maybe that particular McDonald's is really sticking it to them. Yeah, what a great stream today. We broke 8,000 viewers today. Absolutely. I was very nervous / excited about how many people would come. Remember, you can win every single day for the next 3 weeks. So I'm hoping that, you know, you keep coming back and you slowly start to enjoy the show. I mean, ideally you would enjoy the show. You know, I hope you enjoy the show. It's actually nuts though. Like it's the McBuggy. Yeah, gross.
I need to fix this. I don't know why it's
Do you think I don't read the chat?
unindoctrinated. Did it make you purchase the $2.99 one for those gift memberships? How do I switch it to the lower one? That was the whole point of making a lower one, is so people would be willing to do gifts more often. Because when I try and do a gift on my phone, it wants me to do the $2.99. Not that it's that big a deal, but yeah, it does matter where you're at. Because in California, they're off the hook. New York is nuts.
Hang 'em high. Like, I'm just going to take your username and I'm going to ban you from the contest. How about that? Hey, Fopeasy, thank you for joining as a monthly supporter.
Did you drop
Very
that
cool of
link
you.
yet?
By the way,
there it
one
is,
thing I do
raffle.
that a lot of people don't do on Rumble is I read the chat, and you don't have to Rumble rant me to get me to read your chat.
You guys wanted
so, you know, there's that. I try to interact with my viewers
Here's
as
the link
much as
that
I
he's
possibly
talking about
can,
to win some shit
and,
from him.
because, like, that shit matters, and you know,
It's
I mean,
marketing,
obviously I appreciate
basically.
the
He'll
rants
have your
greatly,
email,
but you
so.
shouldn't have to do that. Gorilla Radio says, thanks for bringing more people to Rumble. I hope this platform will grow as more people realize how brain dead YouTube wants its content creators. More people on Rumble help smaller creators. Yeah, thank you. Yes, it does. The McCricket. Oh, I feel like we should... Don't ban him. Okay, well then, all right. Cool. Bye. The I don't care how cheap it is. I'm not trying to make cricket. I don't know. What's the worst? I like the McCricket. The McBug sounds a little too little too unsure. Spoonie says even with 10K people he will read. Yes, I read the chat. Jaro Murphy, watch Rumble through a browser instead of the app if you want the full features, especially live chat. It's really janky when using the app. Right on, cool. McMealworms? Oh, no. No. Oh, the McMeal. I think the McMealworms. Wait, I just looked up that McDonald's, and yeah, the meal is $14.19. Oh, it's a double bacon quarter pounder with cheese. Okay, so he had double bacon quarter pounder, so yeah, that's a $10 sandwich. Okay, so I take a little bit of away from
here's the better link
I take a
for
little
it.
bit away from the McCritter. The Raven Black Dove. Jeremy reading the chat without requiring Rumble
Okay.
rants is one of the reasons I try to Rumble
I'll
rant
check
when I
it.
can. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. The McRoacher, the McGiblet. The McGiblet is already, I think the McGiblet's already in production. That's just their chicken sandwich. Yeah, I think the McMystery. Oh no. I think so let's put this in perspective. He ordered a double quarter pounder with bacon. That's not like your regular everyday sandwich, okay? That's 2 quarter pounders and bacon, which they charge $2.10 for. And you can see he got this extra large fry and a large drink. Hey, Robasha, thanks so much for joining as a monthly supporter. Very cool. McFillers, yeah. I still think the McCricket's the winner. I think the McCricket's the one. I'm not a huge
Manage channel memberships.
Yeah, $10.59 for the double bacon QPC meal, then upsize. Yeah.
All right, let me check it out.
Yeah, see? Okay, Wolf Mods, we're the same. Bro's acting like it's a McDouble. That's what okay, so we're on the same page. I'm not saying that McDonald's isn't gotten out of control, but he didn't get a McDouble. He got a double quarter pounder, add bacon, add an extra large fry, add a drink. So he went hard, George Knack, sorry if I miss George Knack. If McDonald's is a remote geographical location, i.e. Big Bear, Arrowhead, etc., they end up adding $1 to $3 per item. Since they can, people still buy it. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if there's not a lot of competition around. The McMillipede, I haven't had I couldn't zoom in on the receipt because it's only a video, and when I pause it, it goes away. I mean, I'm not saying McDonald's is cheap, but I will say that
I don't see where
he did order probably the most expensive meal on the menu. Hey Jeremy, should a new content creator pull harder on Rumble over YouTube? I think you should upload to both, but don't rely on like the YouTube sync. Upload your videos to both platforms, promote your videos on both platforms.
I'm not seeing where it's at.
So I'll remind people again, I got some more stories to cover. We're not done yet. Every day for the next 3 weeks leading up to Cyber Monday, we're picking 8 winners a day. You could win a PS5, a Nintendo Switch, one of $60, $70 gift cards, a sweet Nintendo Lego set, an Xbox Series X, a gaming computer from Meta PCs, $500 Rivendell Lego set, all sorts of stuff like that. And all you have to do is watch new winners every single day. So you don't have to get discouraged. You don't have to face, you don't have to be like one of 20,000 people. Watch for Fallout says, I don't mean to change topic, but did you cover how Elliot Page ruined Umbrella Academy. I'm usually working when you're on. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, that was that sucked because I like the Resident Evil franchise. You know,
Well, I'm sure we're gonna hear about it.
well, you have to be here, but then make sure you enter. There's
I'm
the
not
link
sure
in the
how to
description to
change
enter.
this, though.
And then I cut off entries at 7:00. So, you know, people who are rewatching this later can still enter. So, it's new update on this woke Snow White thing. So Disney has actually come out. I mean, can be a good looking woman. Their new there was a new story that came out from Disney. Looks like directly on exactly why they delayed the Snow White film. Now we know that the main actress is an insufferable cunt. Pardon my French. But she called the original story weird. Called the prince a stalker. Called, all this kind of stuff. And you know, I think ultimately, though, it came down to the fact that insiders tell the Daily Mail that bosses are doing everything in their power to make sure it doesn't bomb after spending $330 million on it already. 330 million. Now remember, that is the last report I believe was in September, and that does not include any potential extra CGI now for these CGI dwarves that are apparently going to be a thing. Oh, the McBroodwitch. Shout out to Supervillain, fan of Aquatine, huh? So, I mean, it's like, just a heads up, the new iOS Rumble version doesn't show the description. Oh, okay. I'll put it in chat.
Yeah, this talks about the opting
so you
in.
Can grab it.
Actually, from Google support.
And of course, you could come back later to the desktop and grab the link too. Oh,
You have an opt-in.
Can I just pin it? Does it let me do that? No. Okay. Hucky. Yeah, thanks, Heather. Yeah, mods, you can put it in there for him. White Sparrow, my dog Nana needs help ASAP. Hey, Huck. Hey, Huck. Ah, my face. Can I have a kiss? Are you giving out McDonald's gift cards? I mean, I could. I can. Rainey's Reborn. I could do that. I'll make sure the app is updated. Yeah, okay. Hey, good boy. Ah! Hockey! Here's what's going on with Huck. My female dog is in heat. And when you have a unfixed female dog, what happens is they have to wear a diaper for like 2 weeks because, you know, women have periods, okay? Just like dogs and humans have periods. But then after that stops, that's when they're like ready to, you know, ready for puppies. And Huck goes like berserk. And so he's really just trying to get me to let him out. So they spend $330 million on this woke trash. And again, that was like from back in December. Onyx isn't in heat. Ruby is. He wants to get it on hard. Yeah. All right, Linus. Cool. Great to hope you see you tomorrow. So they're already at 330 million. Means like they have this movie's going to cost at minimum 350 to 400 million. Okay, and then you double that for the marketing, which is not what I do. That's like an industry standard. So if a movie costs 100 million, they usually budget another 100 million for advertising and post-production or whatever, that kind of stuff, right? So this movie is going to have an $700 to $800 million total nut. Okay. Now remember, when a movie makes 100 million at the box office, that means the theaters keep 50 million and Disney gets 50 million. So in order to have like a 700 million, to cover a $700 million nut, Snow White's gonna have to make over $1 billion. It's gonna have to
That's an
make like
expensive
1.2 to 1.4 billion dollars. And by the way, there hasn't been a Disney movie that's made that kind of money in a very long time. A very long time. Cole Swing, we left a McDonald's burger in a junkyard for 3 months during summer. Came back and looked the same.
Midwest.
That happened to me too when I was in.
You see it? Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. How do you lower the price on the gift memberships? Where do you go in the settings? I can't find it anywhere. He says he has it fixed, and I'm about to purchase it for him, but I want to do the cheaper one. I'm doing it on my own channel. How do I lower it? Because it charged you guys $2.99 a piece. Oh, no. Is that what it's showing up for you? How come whenever I try and purchase them, it wants to charge me more? It wants to charge me $2.99 a piece for them. I already added new ones. I had, at first it was $2.99 was the cheapest. Okay. Hey, what's up?
I don't know if I explained to you why the day that
In college, I left like a half-eaten quarter pounder in the back seat, and I found it like 6 months later. Not only did it not smell, but it looked exactly the same. Like I could just take a bite
No,
out
you
of
don't.
it.
Okay, you don't need to get into that. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I explained, I told Rob same thing this morning, everything, so I didn't know if I told you, so I'm just, it's not like I don't. I just,
Now, the only conflict that I had issue that I have right now is that you told me that Rob told you to come in.
Brian told me. that
Oh,
Rob-
Brian did.
Brian told me that Rob said it was okay.
Oh,
if I
okay.
came back.
All right. Well, he did. He had mentioned it. That when next time I talked to you, that it would be okay.
Okay.
But I didn't know if he was going to be full today or not. So, all right, good to hear.
All right,
All right. Yep.
thank you.
Hey, hope for the best.
Thank you very much.
So
Yeah.
so like, see you later, Cam.
Holy
I think
crap.
that
Who just did this? Midwest. Stop.
the problem in Hollywood is these insane
Holy
budgets,
crap.
right?
Still, he
They
doesn't
these
have it turned on.
insane budgets, and there's like literally no
I'm
chance.
glad you did it and I didn't.
There's like no chance whatsoever for
Crazy,
this movie. There's
man.
no way.
Midwest, dude, I appreciate it.
There's no way. There's absolutely 0% chance Snow White makes over $1 billion. And even if it did, it's not
I
even
don't
like
think he has it fixed yet.
guaranteed
There's
that
no
it
way
would
because he's one of
fail.
the has the
I'm
most
sorry,
view
even
time
if it
on my
made over
channel
$1
than
billion,
anybody.
it wouldn't even guaranteed to even break even.
I
So
don't know why
Disney did this to themselves. And then they
isn't
hired
working.
perhaps
Maybe
the
next
most
time I see him, I'll
unlikable
just
twat
remind
on the
him
planet.
on how to do
Like
it.
nobody likes this chick. You know what I mean? Nobody likes her. When are you going to tell us about the RC car channel, Jeremy? Well, I moved all my RCs downstairs, and that's as far as I got. Tonight, I probably need to find my old camera, my old tripod,
All right, let me.
but it follows ESG. Yeah, I wonder how much of this gets subsidized, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna go through this, guys, real quick.
I think Disney, there's like this thing with hiring girls.
She's cute. So at 1:30 Eastern time, Midwest became a member, and then unindoctrinated bought 5 gift memberships, and then Midwest 5 gift memberships, and then Midwest did another 5 gift memberships, then Midwest did another 5 gift memberships. Then Brandon Mitchell did a gift membership. And then Midwest does another 5. And Dirty still don't have one. Yeah, Dirty, I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I'm gonna hold off until I have a good idea that you are turned on, because I don't think you're turned on for you to receive them. Havoc didn't get one. Havoc, make sure you activate the ability to receive gift memberships. So cool.
With their eyes too wide apart too. So this movie is cooked. So Disney actually came out and said, hold on, here's their quote. Disney had to delay Snow White because they had spent so much money on it. And if it's a financial disaster at the box office, it might single-handedly cripple future remakes and potential Snow White sequels that they already have planned. They also have to remove themselves from the bad taste in the mouths of online critics and want to instead deliver a great film and get to a point where they get it right. They realized that they were overthinking things and now reining it all in a little bit more. Yeah, do you think?
Okay, they're looking at my channel pretty close, though. I just received an email from YouTube saying revenue sharing in video. Apparently, a video from April 8th of this year. I'm sharing revenue on copyright earnings of a song that I played. It's so weird.
Do you think worrying about having dwarves in Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, do you think maybe obsessing over something stupid like that was a bad idea? Do you think maybe that was a bad idea? You know? Like,
no, it doesn't
do you
affect your
think
channel.
maybe hiring some actress who hates the film, some actress who hates her fans, maybe that was a bad idea?
Yeah, I would too. I'd rather you get it. Dude,
the boss is
no
first coming to
I don't
fire for
expect
casting a
anybody
Colombian
to do
American
this.
Zegler as the lead, despite the story being about.
Maybe that's kind of a deal on some channels that they expect you just to continue on. I would know. To me, if no one renews it, that's fine as long as you're here in the chat. That's all I care about. I did not monetize to get membership. It's cool that they're available and I will accept them, but I did not monetize to get membership. I monetized to grow.
About a traditionally fair German princess with skin as white as snow. That alone, it caused a lot of people to say, nah, I'm not going to see this.
You get to use those cool emotes too.
They then announced that magical creatures will replace the Seven Dwarfs to avoid reinforcing stereotypes after Game of Thrones actor Peter Dinklage criticized the effing backwards story. And by the way, screw Peter Dinklage. All right. That guy, I mean, this guy, okay.
LBA.
This guy wants.
Hey, go in there and activate your ability to receive memberships.
To pull up his little stepladder behind him. You know? He wants to pull up his little stepladder behind him and not let any other people with dwarfism get jobs. Oh, Dog Nana needs help ASAP on a fixed income. Can't start a fundraiser or will lose benefits. Need money to Eskridge Vet Clinic in Cannon City, Colorado. Please call and say you want to donate to Nana's cancer surgery. I hope that some theater chains skip playing the movie entirely, make Disney pay the theaters. Otherwise, Disney can just play it on their streaming service. Consider that a step below direct-to-video. Yeah, that would be pretty brutal. You know, if some theaters just said, "Yeah, I'm good. Nah, we'll play Jaws. We want another hammerhead-looking star. We'll just play Jaws." I mean, this, by the way, this is on the heels of what will most likely be
$10 donation. Thank you.
Just financial disaster.
Super sticker.
In the Captain Marvel
awesome.
movie. This is another movie that
thank you for the super
Disney
sticker. That
has
is
put
awesome.
out. Disney's going to put out this movie with this movie has as far as an updated $275 million budget. It has a $275 million budget before, I think, reshoots and before marketing. So let's be extremely generous and say, 50 million. I'm sorry, 500 million total budget. 500 million total budget. Yeah, by the way, if you're on Rumble and you're like, hey, Jeremy's cursing or Jeremy's spicy here, yeah, I'm on Rumble. I don't have to worry about it. I'm glad. And by the way, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, Missing Remote.
I mean, 7,700 people watching. This is my biggest
Fucking
stream
awesome.
ever. Absolutely super happy. We got the giveaway, so we're going to have a giveaway for every day for the next 3 weeks. So we're going to have a ton of momentum. I hope that if you're watching it now, you're enjoying yourself. You'll be back tomorrow. I hope that you just keep coming back, and then we can, continue to like hang out, have fun, and show Rumble that this noon time slot is still there, and people will tune in and listen. Look, I don't care. I know a lot of people are working; they just listen. That doesn't bother me at all. I'm just glad you're here.
You have to. Okay, we did just do it.
So the Marvels now with like a $500 million budget.
Let me pause this real quick. So I'll do it on my phone. I won't go to my own channel. That way I'll go to someone else's live to show how you do it. Right here. All right. Right, here's the deal, which I was going to play later. Here's the deals channel. You click from the chat, you'll hit the money sign. Yeah, you're blue. Blue just means you're a mod. Green is member. Yeah, because if you have you should have a little Mjolnir behind your name if you're still. Yeah, you have to activate it. So click join. There we go. Join. And then up here, see the little dot on top of join where it gives you the choices. Click the dot. Let's learn more. Well, that's what the guy just said. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, you won't turn green as a member, but you will have the icon. Yeah, you're right. If you're a mod, you're right. You are correct.
Its pre-sales are now reportedly pacing behind the Flash,
everybody's
which
a mod,
opened at
so
50 million.
Just about everybody.
This could be, yeah, it did help the Tranifesto drop today. I agree. The Mandy says, everything I saw related to Snow White movie makes me want to sit on my TV and watch my couch instead. Yeah, right. You quit your job so you can watch my stream. Nice. Everyone should do that. Pavlovsky is happy with the number. I think he is. I sent him a DM. So $500 million. Right, this movie is going to make $50 million in the opening weekend. No chance. We all know you bought your tickets for the Marvels, Jeremy. You are Bree's biggest fan. Look, I'll say this.
Here, I'll stop
about Brie Larson.
I'll play it again because this is awesome.
Brie Larson is,
and I want everybody to have the opportunity.
That this movie.
I want everybody to have the opportunity.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Keepy75 Games. I am Keefy. What I want to touch on real briefly is how to enable membership gifting on YouTube. A lot of people have been asking me recently how to do it. I did a little bit of research on it and found out how it's done. Alright, so first of all, whose ever stream that you are in watching, you need to enable, you click join, and if you don't see it here, you need to go up to these three dots, click gift settings, and then it says allow gifts on this channel. Choose whether others can gift you a Keep You 75 Games membership 1 month publicly announced on this channel. So in other words, if someone's streaming and someone gifts a membership, what happens is there's different tiers. There's like 3 different tiers that you could purchase, and they're all set prices. And what happens is YouTube will give these memberships to people who are most active on whoever's channel you are watching at the time. So let's just say you were in my stream, somebody buys a tier 1 gift, it will automatically hand out and distribute the memberships to whomever YouTube thinks is more active on the channel. So it's just a few more ways that people can interact and help support, which I really think is a good idea in addition to the platform, in my opinion. And then it says disable anytime. Gift memberships is non-recurring. Recipients are notified by email. Recipient's name and status may be publicly visible and shared by the channel with third parties to provide perks. And then it says learn more. We'll get into this. Gift memberships are only available on participating channels for purchase or redemption. Channel members must use a web browser to make the purchase, but viewers can opt in and get gifts using web, Android, or iOS devices. You guys have to opt into this yourselves. So you have to go into the channel like I just showed you and opt in to receive gifts. If you don't have this enabled, you won't be eligible to receive a gift if anybody purchases gift on any stream, including mine. Then it says viewers must opt in to be eligible for gift memberships. Once you opt in to allow gifts on that channel, you're eligible to get gifts on any current or future gifts given on that channel.
Yeah,
to
right
opt
now
in for gift memberships, you must be signed in with a YouTube channel that isn't a brand account. Check if you're on a brand account right now. Channel members aren't eligible to get gift memberships. People who are already a member aren't eligible to get a membership on top of that. You know what I mean? So you can't have 2 at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. So down here it says to opt in to gift memberships, it says go to an eligible channel's live stream or premiere. Within the live chat, tap or click allow gifts, or B, tap or click the pinned membership gifting, which it should be, once it's enabled, it should be a little thing at the top of the stream. Like when somebody super chats, it leaves you a little icon at the top.
See where it lets
That's
me
what they're
change it,
speaking of. Then it says confirm you'd like to opt in by turning on the allow gifts on this channel. Switch. On a computer, you can also opt in for gift memberships through a channel's page. Go to an eligible channels page, click join like I just previously showed you, click more, the 3 dots, and gift settings. Confirm you'd like to opt in by turning on the allow gifts on this channel switch. Note, if you're selected for a gift membership, your channel's name is visible to the public. This info may also be available to the channel through our YouTube Data API service, and the channel may share this info with third-party services. To opt out of allowing gifts from this channel, go to your gift settings in My Activity, Gifting a Gift Membership. When a channel member or creator buys gift memberships, it's announced in the live chat. If you've been selected to get a 1-month membership, a notification will surface in the live chat and will send you an email notification. Gift memberships are non-refundable and cannot be exchanged for cash value. All gift memberships give up to 1 month of access to the channel's membership perks and expire thereafter. To view your membership benefits and access perks, click or tap the memberships tab on the channel you have become a member of, or click or tap see perks on any video of that channel. So basically that is the ins and outs, guys, of how to enable membership gifts. Again, really quickly, just to run through, click join. Up here there's 3 dots, click on them, go to gift settings, and then make sure this is enabled, because if it's not, if someone buys a gift membership for the stream, you will not be able to receive one if this is not on. Okay, guys? So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys all in the next one. I am Keepy75. Peace.
Right. Back to our show.
Movie
I'm
failed.
sorry.
or that this movie will fail. I know that like Brie was like, I know that Brie Larson was, you know,
It's weird
she
how the
said all that
date's not
stupid
like, it
stuff,
looks like
you know.
February 11th.
Shout out truck drivers, by the way. I see you, Tech. Or Ted, sorry. I started at noon, so an hour and 45 minutes ago. Jason Statham as a beekeeper, LOL, would do better than Snow White. Yeah,
Noon
maybe.
Eastern or Central Time.
See you, Cheese Man. See you tomorrow. Brie Larson did not like have an issue. Like she did not have a big like controversy, right? She did for the first movie, but like for a long time, she's not the reason no one wants to see this movie. It's that people are kind of over superhero movies. I think that's probably the biggest market force, is that there's massive superhero fatigue, I would think. I mean, how do you guys feel? For me, it was like it really hit when it was like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out. I was like, I didn't even not like those movies, but I'm like, I don't even want to go. You ever see Jeremy from Geeks Gamers talk about Brie feet? No. I don't think I want to. Like, yeah, I don't think that Brie Larson, like a lot of people, go after her acting. I don't know if I could really say that. I also think that like the she hasn't done anything like controversial over the last like week. I think it's not just superhero. Yeah, Fear of Sigma says it's not superhero fatigue, it's the message fatigue. Yeah, I mean, right, the Joker disproves that, right? The Joker makes $1 billion. The Batman did okay, right? The Batman did okay. I think it could have did better, but they do need better stories. I think it's more like the people are sick of the formula. The formula fatigue is real. Like it's like, oh, well, no real stakes. There's going to be a bunch of jokes. There's going to be this, that, and the other thing, and that's going to be it. And that's the movie. Ultimately, I don't think there's a lot of interest in that. Like the kind of paint by numbers world of superhero movies are kind of dead.
License because apparently they can't.
The Joker proved that people still love these characters, but they don't want the traditional, traditional package of the Marvel superhero movie, which I totally understand. I think. Oh, of course. Do you see the National Mayor's opening an investigation to find the manifesto leaker? Oh, that seems like a good use of time, right?
Of course.
Update. National Mayor Freddie O'Connell has launched an investigation into our release of the... Yeah. I mean, here you see Donald Trump Jr. They hid the trans terrorist manifesto from you for months. It wasn't good for the narrative. It was yet another example of radical violence coming from the trans movement, and therefore they had to hide it while simultaneously going after good, God-fearing patriots with reckless abandon.
True.
Matt Walsh. The government never had any right to keep the trans shooters manifesto a secret. What gives them the authority to make that kind of determination? When children are massacred, the community has a right to know exactly what happened and why.
True.
Yeah, I'd say that's based, that's true. I think that, yeah, they basically just verified that it's real at this point. I think it's pretty clear that they verified that the leaks are real. They verified that the person's a lunatic. And they verified that all of you are beautiful, sexy people.
Of course.
Who are, you guys, I just want to take a second to say how thankful I am that you all showed up and showed out today. I know there's the big giveaway going on for the next 3 weeks, but the fact that you're even here, I think that means a lot to me. I'm really thankful that you're here, and you kind of proved to me that I can make this time slot work. I think I haven't been communicated anything directly from Rumble, but certainly I think they would like to see me closer to 8,000 to 10,000 viewers when I go live. as opposed to the 2 to 4 that I normally get. And I was starting to get worried that, it just wouldn't be possible. But today you all kind of proved it, that as long as I put on a good show and I can earn your subscription to keep coming back, 10,000 could absolutely be within our reach, by maybe Q2 of next year. I'm giving away $10,000 in stuff, including gaming PC. You can enter every single day, once every day, and we pick 8 winners every day. The winners are announced the next day on stream, and you could win multiple times. You could win no times, but all I ask is that you be here and you hang out. The giveaway links are in the description. There's lots of stuff. There's a gaming computer for Meta PCs. There's a PS5. There's an Xbox Series X. There's a Nintendo Switch. There's a Steam Deck. There's a Asus Ally. There's 60 gift cards. So I'm really glad, this is the real road to 10,000. I've got to get to 10,000, I think. Obviously, I really want to do right by Rumble because they took care of me. I think that they'll be happy if I can get to that number consistently. So I think we peaked at like 8,100 today. So to me, the fact that we had 8,100 today means that with some hard work and some consistency, 10,000 is very, very possible. Especially if I can get like Crowder to put me over, or Dan Bongino or something like that. Also coffee for a year. Oh, Steven told me there's more coming. So, yeah, there's definitely more coming. By the way, again, I will be live in 22 hours again. And you'll get another chance to enter. But most importantly, I hope that you, you enjoyed the show and that you're like, hey, this is cool. I never was at a live stream before, and that you're going to come back tomorrow. 500 people left as soon as the link was posted. That's actually not bad. I thought it would be worse than that. I'm actually happy that, we only really lost like 300 or 400. We're at 7,700 right now. Before you go, if you haven't yet, please, there's a green follow button down below the channel. Make sure you follow. And then that's the number one way you can support the channel. The second way you can support the channel is by clicking the join button. It gives you access to my locals. It's $5 a month. It's the price of a cup of coffee. But I assure you, it helps immensely. It helps me have to do fewer ad streams. It helps me, or ad reads. It helps me, doesn't let me stress out that much about, getting demonetized, like certainly covering the manifesto. These are all getting demonetized, things like that. And it goes miles and miles and miles. So I really am thankful for all of you. And the other thing you can do is you can check out my coffee company. We've got 3 delicious fall flavors: spiked jack-o'-lantern, butterscotch toffee, and pumpkin pie. Promo code TheQuartering to save. We have K-Cups. We have a dozen organic teas. We have 4 real cacao cocos, decaf, double calf, other delicious flavors like blueberry cobbler, strawberries and cream, available in whole bean or ground. And this is, we roast our own stuff. We ship our own stuff. This isn't some drop ship organization. And we have cold brew bags, sticky cinnamon bun flavor. We've got so much available. So I hope that you'll try coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code TheQuartering, support the channel that way. We'll be live in 22 hours again. Make sure you enter the giveaway. The link is in the description. And also they've been posting it in the chat. And so we'll see you tomorrow. You beautiful, good smelling, sexy people. Love you guys. Can't wait for tomorrow.
All 4 corners must be visible in picture. It says, So much better picture, but still wasn't good. Easy, Midwest.
I'm not going anywhere, jackboot thug pig. I don't give a damn. I don't know who you are. You got the gun. Get in the car and do your freaking job. I gotta go. I gotta catch a plane.
What if ruthless, order-following, thin blue line road pirates got this kind of disrespect from all Americans every time they were pulled over, harassed, and detained?
The reason I pulled you over is you don't have any tail lights on.
I plead the Fifth Amendment. If you ask me another question, you're violating my rights, and I'll file a lawsuit against you. Write your ticket, do what you're gonna do, but don't harass me any further. Go do your job or I'll sue you. Get the hell out of my face. There's everything you need. Go on. What's going on here? No, I'm detained right here. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I travel the country suing police. Eat my shorts. I'm coming to a safe place. Now write your ticket. I gotta go. I'm not going anywhere, jackboot thug pig. I don't give a damn. I don't know who you are. You got the gun. Get in the car and do your freaking job. I gotta go. I gotta catch a plane. I wanna see the camera where my taillights were out. I wanna see that. You joined an evil thing, bro. Quit now. You're young enough, you can quit now. The policies and procedures you signed up to do are disgusting. So those are torture cuffs. Let me put them on you for 5 minutes. I'll give you $1,000 for 5 minutes. I'll give you $1,000.
It's all right here.
Just save your bull.
Number 8.
Save your bull.
Required to appear.
Get out.
Okay.
Do I need to sign
To
it?
the top right.
Go on.
You're on the
Go
bottom
on, dude. I want to see your. I'm gonna FOIA your body cam, and I'm gonna find out if my tail lights were out in a rent-a-car. Your name's what? Corporal
Whalen. All my information.
Corporal Whalen. Your name's Mr. Whalen. You're a peace officer, a domestic peace officer. You are not a corporal. You are not in the military. You should never go by corporal, because that makes you have an allegiance to the person above you and the person below you. And it makes you fear the person above you and below you, and you have to take orders instead of upholding my rights. You serve me. You serve me. You serve me.
Welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel. We're going to find out what the deal is in a moment. Roll the intro, shall we?
You won't listen to Chili?
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
I actually think he's mellowed out quite a bit.
Well, here's the deal.
I mean, he still does his grifting, but
And here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. You either give me your ID or you go to jail. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? How about that? Here's the deal.
Welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel. American is driving down the road, minding his own business, when a corporal pulls the man over for supposedly not having illuminated taillights on a brand new rental vehicle.
Signaling out the window that I'll pull over. Signaling out the window that I'm pulling over.
Hi, I'm Corporal Whalen with the Zaki County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over is you don't have any tail lights on. Is there any reason you did not pull over when I activated my lights?
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
471137.
Here's my license, my registration, and my proof of insurance. Here's the insurance. Here's the rental car agreement. And my driver's license is right here.
Where's your driver's license?
Well, didn't I just say it's right here?
Yeah.
Let's see how you do. Let's see how you do, Whalen.
Sounds good.
My phone here.
Is this your current address on Santa Monica Boulevard in California?
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Okay.
If you ask me another question, you're violating my rights, and I'll file a lawsuit against you. Write your ticket, do what you're going to do, but don't harass me any further. You have every relevant information you need. Go do your job or I'll sue you. Get the hell out of my face. There's everything you need. Go on. Go do your job.
I would like to give you your insurance card back,
I'll take it.
and I will give you that rental agreement back.
There you go. There's my license.
I'm going to have your license for now.
I'm sure you're going to put it in your pocket because that's how you guys behave. But I just get my license back. It'd be great. I need to go about my way.
Okay.
So I missed it earlier. I went live right when he pulled me over. And of course, I immediately pled the Fifth Amendment. I didn't wait a second. He said my taillights weren't on, which I don't know if that's true or not, but he said the taillights weren't on the car.
Now, it could be that his taillights weren't illuminated, in which case the cop could have just said, hey man, I'm not here to harass you like so many cops do. I just wanted to let you know that your taillights aren't on, and that's pretty dangerous for you and everybody else on the road. Have a good night. But that's not their MO. They often use traffic violations, real or fabricated, as a pretext to conduct a little fishing expedition.
I don't know if I believe him. I'd like to see that. I put the Fifth Amendment right in his face. I went live, but the video was listed as unlisted. So I wish you guys could have seen that beginning part, but I had it right there. I put it right in his mug. I've got my other camera running just in case. So look, the moment the copper pulled me over, I started running camera. There was no delay. You guys know I had everything ready to go right there. I had everything in my trifold ready to go. I pled the Fifth Amendment. I said, well, I said to him, I said, let's see how you're gonna do. I want to see his dash cam. I want to see if there's, I want to see if my tail lights were out. My tail lights were out. I'm in a rental car. How are my tail lights out? 2 cops? You guys, what's going on here? No, I'm detained right here. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I travel the country suing police. So give me back my license and let me go. Or give me a ticket. Then give me your ticket, but you don't need another cop here. I need you to do your job and let me go. I have some, hey, eat my shorts. I'm coming to a safe place. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna take your ass to court. Now write your ticket. I gotta go. I gotta catch a plane. I'm not going anywhere, jackboot thug pig. I don't give a damn. I don't know who you are. You got the gun. Get in the car and do your freaking job. I gotta go. I gotta catch a plane. This is the treatment you get. You joined that, jackboot thug pig. You joined it. You joined that disgusting organization. That's what you did, you piece of shit. You're a piece of garbage, bro. You're the tyranny. I'm a freedom fighter. Thousands of people love me. You know why? Because you're the enemy. You're the enemy of freedom. You're the enemy of liberty. Pulls me over for my, I want to see the camera where my tail lights were out. I want to see that. No, I want to sue him. I want to put his hands on me so I can sue him, and I'll go after his badge. That's what I really want to do. You joined an evil thing, bro. Quit now. You're young enough, you can quit now. I don't fight anybody. I'm not, what are you talking about? Nonviolent pacifist. I can't hear you, I'm sorry. What? I try to sue as many cops as I possibly can, yes. Because you joined an evil organization. Yeah, this is all I do. I'm up here right now helping another guy. No, I'm just an activist. But how come it is, why am I celebrated and you're demonized? Why is that? Because the policies and procedures, no dude, the policies and procedures you signed up to do are disgusting. This jackboot thug pig would put me in handcuffs in 2 seconds flat.
I don't know what that means, Jack.
A jackboot thug pig? Do you have torture cuffs on your belt?
I have handcuffs.
Right, so those are torture cuffs. Let me put them on you for 5 minutes. I'll give you $1,000 for 5 minutes. I'll give you $1,000.
Unfortunately, man, I can't just do that.
Quit now, dude. You're 20 years younger than me. Quit. This fucking sucks. And excuse my language, people. You know this sucks. You're a wrestler. Dude, high school and college. Dude, listen, this job sucks. This job, unless you're a jackboot, bullshit, dude. Oh, no. You don't get a pass. Those are torture.
Here's a Corporal license. You want me to explain this citation to you or no? All right. So right here.
Just save your bullshit.
November 8th.
Save your
You're
bullshit.
not required to appear.
Get out.
Okay.
Do I need to sign
Sign
it?
to the top right.
Go on.
Go
on, dude. I want to see your. I'm gonna FOIA your body cam, and I'm gonna find out if my tail lights were out in a rental-car.
Okay.
I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. Your name's what?
Corporal Whalen. All my information.
Corporal Whalen. Your name's Mr. Whalen. You're a peace officer, a domestic peace officer. You are not a corporal. You are not in the military. You should never go by corporal, because that makes you have an allegiance to the person above you and the person below you. And it makes you fear the person above you and below you, and you have to take orders instead of upholding my rights. Like giving me a ticket for no taillights.
And luckily, I let you up about 1.5 miles back, so there's going to be 1.5 miles of me driving behind you without your tail lights.
Did I not stick my thumb out the window and say, hey, I'm pulling over here? Did you not see this thumbs up? I'm pulling over. Did you not see that?
Say where the traffic stops.
No, you don't. It's my freedom, jackboot. Okay. You serve me. You serve me. You serve me. I gave you a thumbs up. Yeah, then go on. Go on. Quit now, dude. Job sucks. You're supposed to serve me. Instead, you gave me a ticket for nothing. Looks like the taillights are on. No taillights, huh? What's that? No taillights? How's there no taillights? Looks like there's taillights right there to me. That's what it looks like. Jackboot thug pig. He gave me a ticket for no taillights. Really? I just saw the taillights were on. How did that happen? How were the taillights just on? How was that? How is that possible? If you're a wrestler, you do not become a pig. You're not tough because you fight people who don't fight back. If you wrestled and you got on the mat and you went one-on-one against another man to see who was the better man, and you signed up to be a pig after you've wrestled, I lost all, you are, bro. Were you a fish stick and you just have to win sometime? You don't do that, dude. You don't become a pig. You don't sign up to be a pig. They wonder why I'm so mean to them. They signed up to be a pig. They signed up for it. They signed up to do exactly what they're doing. You don't get a pass from me, bro. You signed up to be a jackboot thug pig. Why the hell would I give you a pass?
Being silent or just not answering their questions and asserting your rights is one of the best ways you can secure your rights. I don't know. What do you guys think about this traffic stop? Leave your thoughts about it for the world and the global thought, please, in the comment section below. I highly suggest you get this brochure. I'll leave a link for you in the description. If you want to support the channel further, the links are also in the description for that. And you can grab a hard-hitting conversation starting design from the store, and you can become a channel member.
Why not do it all?
Remember, the price of freedom is now and will always be eternal vigilance. And indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppression. Let's stop securing our own oppression, and let's just start today. I'll see you in the next video.
Why are you recording them inside?
I'm definitely not answering questions to you guys, but...
Okay, I'll hold them, go see if they'll sign a complaint for disorderly conduct. Why are you being that way, dude?
Like what? Hey, can I not
You can
photograph on the sidewalk?
They were concerned that you were photographing residents inside.
No, there wasn't.
You weren't? You just photographing
Look, all these blinds are closed, yeah?
along here? I don't know if they are or not.
Go look at them. Alright.
This is old, but this is a good one.
Why wouldn't you stop when she asked you to?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Was I being detained?
Yes.
What crime was I suspected of committing?
I'm gonna argue with
No
you.
reasonable suspicion.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
No reasonable suspicion.
Yes, there is.
No, that what?
What is define reasonable suspicion?
What crime am I?
Define reasonable suspicion.
What crime am I suspected of committing?
Mendota, Illinois, a small city with a population of less than 7,000, is known for its tight-knit community where residents often know each other well. The sense of connectedness is evident in the video that follows. Notably, Chris is not only familiar to residents, but he and his family are also recognized by Mendota, Illinois police. While Chris was on his way home, casually strolling through the city, he decided to pull out his phone and begin recording an elderly facility from the public sidewalk. Upon becoming aware of Chris's recording, the facility staff grew apprehensive and swiftly dialed 911. Subsequently, Officer S. Holland arrived at the scene and immediately apprehended the young man, using his failure to follow her instructions as the basis for her actions.
You really want to go that route?
What crime?
We're
was that?
investigating somebody acting in a disorderly manner.
How?
You're video recording a nursing home and
But
you're upsetting the
photography
residents.
on the sidewalk.
We didn't know that. Don't we have to talk about it?
Photography on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Do I can answer questions to that? No, I don't.
Wow.
Do I?
Where'd you get your law degree, man?
Do I?
I love
Well,
that.
if
Where'd
you
you
just
get your load
cooperated
degree?
with her, you wouldn't be in handcuffs, right?
Cooperate.
That's what we got to get to the bottom of. Is there being a crime committed?
Silence is the consent for you to consistently wait.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Not a problem.
If I do not, what? Did I do anything illegal?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's a Terry stop. You have to come up to me and make consensual contact. Because, you know why? Because I did not do anything illegal.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do a Terry stop or a contact card with you. Then you'll be served with.
But, no, you forced a Terry stop on me.
No, we have to do an investigative stop.
You guys just put me in handcuffs. I didn't.
Because
do
you're
anything.
disobeying an officer.
How? Is
She
that
telling
illegal?
you to stop and come here. You're.
Did I do anything illegal?
Law enforcement officers are not permitted to detain individuals without first establishing whether they have engaged in any unlawful activity. Otherwise, it would empower any officer to enter a grocery store or a shopping center and detain people without just cause. waiting to ascertain whether a crime has been committed.
Happens all the
Some
time.
officers have adopted the practice of invoking the suspicion of a crime as part of their terminology when detaining or arresting a citizen without proper justification. In such cases, they frequently omit the second part of the reasonable suspicion requirement, which involves a specific indication that the individual in question has committed a crime. This is why, when Chris inquired whether he had committed a crime, there was a significant delay before the officer provided a response.
That's what we're trying to determine.
Okay, so
I'm not going to argue with
no
you.
reasonable suspicion.
I'm not going to argue with you.
No reasonable suspicion.
Yes, there is.
No, that what?
What is define reasonable suspicion?
What crime am I?
Define reasonable suspicion.
What crime am I suspected of committing?
Isn't that what we're here to investigate?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Yeah, it's reported you were committing a crime.
What crime?
You're videotaping residents inside the nursing home.
Inside the nursing home, and is that illegal from the sidewalk to videotape?
To videotape people inside?
To videotape.
Yeah, they have a
from
right
the
to
sidewalk
privacy.
Is illegal. To videotape from the sidewalk.
No, you're asking two separate questions.
So is videotaping from the sidewalk?
Tell me what reasonable suspicion is, being that you're asking that question.
Is videotaping from the sidewalk?
No worries, Midwest.
You don't get it, do you?
Can you?
I don't like
I'm
when
not
you-
explaining anymore because
Lieutenant?
I am the sergeant.
Can you call it lieutenant?
Nope.
Hello, man.
So what?
So.
Disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Disorderly conduct?
Yes.
How? For what?
I already explained that to
What
you.
did I do? Disorderly.
So,
What did I
What? Put him in the car and then we'll talk about what's going on.
do? What did I do disorderly?
I got your phone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it still on record?
I don't know.
anything in your pockets?
Yep. Hey, go to the police station.
Some money and cards.
So, what was disorderly?
We will talk about that once we get back.
Get back.
Yeah, get back to the police department.
Okay.
That's your phone too.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead and put him in there if you can.
Okay, let me make sure the door's online.
All right.
Sit back. Hop in. No console.
So what did he do that was disorderly? Pop your trunk.
Okay, so I came up. He's recording. I'm like, Chris, hey, let me
What's
talk
he recording?
the whole side of the people are like, I'm like, I'm getting a complaint about you being over here recording. And he's like, walk away. I'm like, Chris, come here.
Okay.
Chris, come here. Chris, come here.
But what was he doing that they feel is disorderly?
And I explained to them the situation, and they
Sam, what was he doing that was disorderly?
he was recording them in the windows.
The people
And he was walking by. He
on
was-
this side too, or?
I don't know if it was that side, but when I came up, he was walking all along this way. He was recording the windows, he was recording the doors, he was recording everything. I'm like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint. He keeps walking. I'm like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint.
Who all seen him doing that? Were there residents in the windows?
I don't know if residents were in the windows, but we had a caller about it, and I need to get a hold of them and see where exactly they are.
So he's walking by videotaping the building?
Videotaping the building. He's like zooming in on the
What-
windows,
what-
zooming
that's-
in on the doors. I know.
It's
and
not illegal to do
so
that.
I explained to them what's going on, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what he's doing."
Okay, but time out. That's not illegal to do that.
Okay.
So he's not acting in a disorderly manner if he's on the sidewalk walking by videotaping the outside of the building. That's the problem we have.
Yeah, and they were disturbed by his actions once they found out what was going on.
But how are they? They're disturbed that he's walking on the sidewalk
They were
videotaping?
concerned because they don't know his mental state. They don't know what he was doing. And I told him I can't.
Well, he wasn't, I mean, other than not obeying you, which is a no-no, which, I mean, that is what it is, but as far as walking by with a video camera, I mean, I'm not, that's not something that,
They
even though they're,
bothered by the actions that he was doing.
you could be bothered by a lot of things, Sam. I think this is something we need to send down to the state's attorney's office. As much as he's irritated you,
Oh no, he hasn't bothered me at all.
Oh, yeah.
He wouldn't stop, and he wouldn't.
I understand,
He wouldn't
but,
stop. And he kept pulling away.
but this is.
That's a good idea, Chopper.
Yeah, just. So,
Can do that. You
I
can do
think
that.
what we're gonna do.
Well, I want to know what that caller said too, and what they had seen also.
Well, the thing is, Sam, he's on the sidewalk, he's videotaping the building.
Okay.
We can send it down to the state's attorney's office for them to review for charges, but it's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair
I'll
enough.
explain it to him. Buckle up yourself, or she buckled?
No, I buckled him up.
Come on out. All right. I tell you, I got to get to the bottom of things. Right over there. Okay? I got to get to the bottom of things, and you throwing these, turn around. I'll talk to you with handcuffs on. You're still being detained, so I can explain everything to you.
Just don't understand why I mean.
Well, just stop. That's what you got to do sometimes.
I mean, that was crazy. I feel like that was illegal.
No, it's not illegal. We can detain you, okay? That's the big difference. People read the internet and they watch movies and videos and they think that they can just say whatever they want.
Get 'em,
whatever
Doc.
they want. Well, sometimes you have to confront the police and be talked to and say, hey, this is what I was doing. You get a hell of a lot further with sugar than you do with salt. Honestly, if you'd just stop and explain what you were doing, instead,
He doesn't
You
have
would've
to,
been on your
though.
way.
just let me talk. There would have been this whole production, okay? This whole production would have been eliminated.
Sam fucked
And
up.
what I would have said is, Chris, please let the video take place because you're freaking him out inside. Okay?
So it's illegal to videotape that?
You're not getting what I'm saying.
No, I'm just asking for.
It's not.
Sure.
It's not illegal to videotape, but be smart about it. Okay? People in there are old. People in there, mostly, it's a. To be honest, it's a woman-dominated career in there with cooks and cleaners and nurses helpers. If you would have just said, "Hey, just taking pictures, man. I didn't mean to freak anybody out." Oh, okay. Well, let us go tell him that. He's an innocent kid. He was taking some pictures,
Mendota.
but we
Police? Looks like a sheriff's.
you know,
But as far as putting me in handcuffs.
So it's a sheriff police?
we can detain you,
Like they have in New York? Is that New York?
their side of the story.
But when you came
Mm-hmm.
to talk to me, you need like consensual contact because I didn't do anything.
No,
nor was I allowed to.
no. Here's the thing: you don't. When we give you a lawful order, you have to obey it. And you
I
were
didn't
given
do anything illegal.
That's in your opinion. We don't know that. We got the call that you were doing something illegal. So we
Nobody
have.
called saying I did anything.
Yes, they
illegal.
did, Chris. That's why I'm
You might-
here.
you might-
Are
You may have gotten a call, but they didn't. They said did they just call?
Chris, I've done this with your family and went round and round. And you know what? I'm not going to do it tonight. You have to stop and talk to the police. If not,
Why?
you get detained because that's what you have to do.
Okay, well, I mean,
Chris, you're making a mountain out of a complete molehill here.
No, it's okay. Can we just all? I think I understand. I want. Definitely.
Listen. You can film. It's just have some common courtesy and common respect. If that was your loved one in there, and you have your mom or your sister or your girlfriend or whatever in there working, would you be comfortable with some guy they have no idea who he is out there doing this?
I don't think that.
And then you end up getting arrested.
Well, I did nothing illegal though.
But we don't know your version.
But
listen,
but you
for your
I'm
stuff.
innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, that's a court, not out on the street. Okay, that's a court, not out on the street.
Wow.
Okay, well, then it can get taken care of in court.
We're done. Give him his phones back and he can go.
Did you throw it in my trunk or?
Yeah, they're in the trunk.
Okay.
As much as I appreciated this sergeant for telling his officer, look, that's not illegal, he is allowed to record, even this sergeant still needs to be educated because he still thinks that he can detain a citizen for investigative purposes. This kid had more knowledge of the law than both of these cops put together. Make sure you know the law so that you can protect your rights. Learn from this kid. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.
In a world shrouded in secrecy, where trust is fragile and justice hangs in the balance, one brave author, Abaya Israel, has unveiled the truth. Living in the world of tyranny, a gripping expose by Abaya Israel uncovers the hidden stories that have haunted police departments across America. Dive into the heart-pounding pages of a book that pulls no punches, revealing shocking secrets hidden behind the badge. Inside, you'll discover stories of cops fighting cops, police chiefs entangled in unprofessional relationships, and unspoken truths about deaths that were swept under the rug. Abaya Israel, powerful narrative will leave you on the edge of your seat, unveiling a side of law enforcement you've never seen before. Are you ready to uncover the hidden world of tyranny that's been kept in the shadows for far too long? Readers are calling it a revelation, a wake-up call, and a courageous masterpiece that's...
Step up
off the train. You're holding up the train for everybody. Step off or I gotta drag you off. Step off or I have to drag you off. Because you're holding up the train for all these people trying to go
Why
home.
am I holding up a train when I'm sitting on here when I'm going to Brooklyn? No, I will not grab my stuff. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Let's go. Get off of me.
Just step off.
Get off of me.
While attempting to board a train from Manhattan to Brooklyn, a passenger found himself in the crosshairs of NYPD officers who alleged that he was occupying more than one seat. During the incident recorded on body cam video in late May, shortly after midnight at East 51st Street and Lexington Avenue in Manhattan, officers unnecessarily and forcefully removed a passenger from the train. In the distressing footage, the body cam unmistakably depicts the passenger occupying a single seat while placing his bags on an adjacent seat. Additionally, it's worth noting that the 6-car train was very lightly populated, causing no disruption or inconvenience to any other passengers on board the train. As shown in the video, the man complies when he is asked to leave, but is seen in the footage moving to another car. Officer Adonis Long, badge number 2881, made an initial attempt to grab the man's arm, but the passenger pushed the officer's hands away, audibly expressing his discomfort with being touched. As the passenger moved his arm away from Officer Long, Officer Shimul Saha's body cam footage captured Long physically assaulting the passenger.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Let's go. Get off of me.
Just step off.
Get off of me.
Step off the train.
Come.
Get off the train.
Bet you this cop's still working.
Sit down.
Stop.
Sit down. Hurry up. Sit down on the floor. Sit down on the floor.
Wow. Mace too?
At the very least, it is shown in the footage that Officer Adonis Long committed the act of assault. Assault in the second degree to cause someone a serious physical injury. A Class D felony carries a minimum 2-year prison sentence for a first-time felony offender and may mean a maximum of 7 years in prison. Joseph is a hairstylist in New York who happened to be, well, at the time, down on his luck. That's why he had all of his belongings with him. And as we see, the train is lightly populated. He's not disturbing anyone. He's only sitting his bags on his seat. But for whatever reason, this really triggered the NYPD cops. This was all based on the ego of the cops. You had someone defying or daring to not listen to these police officers, and they took it to the next level. And Officer Adonis Long, as you would guess, this is not his first time.
Get on the floor.
Fucking disgusting pigs.
Listen, I'm gonna take you to the ground.
Okay.
Sit. Okay, step like this. Let's go. Down.
Please stop. No, please.
I got it.
Johnny, please. I can't breathe it. Ow. Oh my God.
You got it.
Johnny, please.
Give me, I got it.
Ow. Johnny.
Long, I got it.
Ow.
Long, his legs.
Wow.
Long.
Please.
Okay. Get his legs.
Johnny, help.
Okay, I got it.
Johnny.
Sit on the chest.
Johnny, please. Ow.
Stop.
Johnny.
Relax.
Ow.
It will be fine, okay?
Please, sir.
Relax.
Please, sir.
Calm down, alright?
Ow.
It will be okay. Relax. Just relax.
Help, please.
Just relax.
Can I get up, please? I'm having
You can't get up.
I'm having a panic attack, sir. Please.
Sir, you need to sit down. Just take a deep breath.
I can't. It hurts, please.
I understand it hurts. The more you move, the more it's going to hurt, though. It's going to lock down on you. You just need to relax. The more you relax, the better you'll feel. You cannot.
Please, sir. Please.
Relax. Just
I can't breathe. Please. Please don't. I'm sorry.
Moving.
Guys, please. You're killing me.
I'm gonna flatten him out.
No, sir. Ow, please. Oh my God, please. Please, guys, please. Please. Ow. Ow, please. Ow. Guys, help me. Ow, please. Guys. Ow. Ow, please. Ow. Ow, please, not me. Ow, please. No, please.
The passenger, identified as Joseph in a federal lawsuit filed in Manhattan federal court, contends that the officers falsely claimed that he attempted to flee from them and that he shoved Long while kicking his right hand. However, a few weeks following the incident, the shocking body cam footage emerged, revealing Officer Long assaulting the 30-year-old homeless man who had refused to get off the train. Joseph is seen in the body cam footage crying and pleading for the officers to stop. Police initially charged him with resisting arrest, obstruction of governmental administration, and taking up more than one seat on the subway. However, in court, the charges were upgraded to felony assault. All charges against Joseph were ultimately dismissed, though he stated that he would file a lawsuit for $40 million. Joseph settled his federal lawsuit against New York City for $135,000, and Officer Adonis Long is facing disciplinary actions. However, Officer Long is still employed and has not faced any criminal charges at this time. This was a very disturbing video to watch. It took place in 2020, but the settlement was reached in 2023. And as I stated, Officer Adonis Long has not faced any criminal charges, and he is still employed with the NYPD. We can see in this video, he placed his hands around Mr. Joseph's throat several times. He even forcibly pushed Mr. Joseph's head down, although Mr. Joseph continued to state that he could not breathe. And as you would imagine, the prosecutors charged Mr. Joseph with the felony, taking the word of this cop until this video emerged, showing why it is always important to record police and make sure their body cams are going as well. With that being said, make sure you know your rights. We the People University, signing off.
In a world shrouded in secrecy, where trust is fragile and justice hangs in the balance, one brave author, Abaya Israel, has unveiled the truth. Living in the world of tyranny, a gripping expose by Abaya Israel uncovers the hidden stories that have haunted police departments across America. Dive into the heart-pounding pages of a book that pulls no punches, revealing shocking secrets hidden behind the badge. Inside, you'll discover stories of cops fighting cops, police chiefs entangled in unprofessional relationships, and unspoken truths about deaths that were swept under the rug. Abaya Israel, powerful narrative will leave you on the edge of your seat, unveiling a side of law enforcement you've never seen before. Are you ready to uncover the hidden world of tyranny that's been kept in the shadows for far too long? Readers are calling it a revelation, a wake-up call, and a courageous masterpiece that's long overdue. Living in the World of Tyranny by Abaya Israel, who is also the driving force behind We the...
Yes, sir. This is a bullcrap stop right here. Lance, turn around. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Why are you doing that? I think I know what this stop's about. Yes, sir. I will not move. We're good, bro. It's all right. He's not doing anything. Let's shut those doors.
Step back over there.
I'm good, bro. Calm down. For what, man?
Step over here.
While on the way to visit his son, a driver was pulled over by the Rains County Sheriff's Office for having a non-functioning tag light. The driver disputed the claim that his tag light was out, and he willingly stepped out of the vehicle without any resistance from the deputy to inspect the light's functionality. Upon reaching the rear of his truck, the driver pointed to two tag lights positioned above his license plate, one of which was in working order. The single operational light effectively illuminated the license plate for everyone, with the exception of the police, adding a touch of sarcasm to the situation. Unfortunately for the driver, Texas Transportation Code 502.409 doesn't specifically address the number of...
I think it's possible. I think it's actually already started, but I don't know if that's a good thing, because they voted for the shit that they're getting now. It'll be a temporary relief for them, but they'll continue to do the same thing in the redder areas, and it'll be just as bad. I'm not saying that it's their fault that the government tyranny is happening, but they've allowed it. There's a whole lot more ants than grasshoppers, especially in those cities. They don't have to be putting up with this shit, but they picked it.
Functioning tail lamps, but instead emphasizes the visibility of the license plates from a distance of 50 feet.
The reason I stopped because you got a license plate like that, so your plates are
No, my plate's not. My license plate's not out. License not out.
I'm telling you it's out.
No, can we go back in there and look at it?
Please do.
Yes.
But before that, give me your driver's license and your insurance.
To access the free Searching the Scriptures study guide, go to insight.org.
Before that, give me your driver's license and your insurance.
Oh, the insurance is on my phone.
Okay, I need to see proof of it.
Sure. No.
Where's that one?
Don't have to have both.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Long
That's
as it's
called
50 feet.
defective equipment.
No, son. There's not one in this one.
Yes, there is. It's
No.
the same hole as his.
No.
Okay, you're not going to tell me how to do my job, okay?
Okay.
Let me see your insurance.
Well, it's on the phone. Just
So
go
I need
ahead.
to see it.
Go ahead and run me.
No, I need to see your insurance.
It's on my phone.
So
I'm gonna keep recording.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I need to see your insurance.
Okay. Well, you can write me a ticket for it if you need to.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and place your hands right here on the back of your truck. I'm patching you out for weapons.
I don't have any weapons. Is this a Terry
I'm
stop?
gonna patch you. I'm gonna patch you.
Is this
out
a
for
Terry
weapons.
stop?
You can call it what you want, sir.
Okay. I have no weapons. This is a illegal
Go ahead.
stop.
Stand right
This
in front
light
of my
works
vehicle.
just
Stand in
fine.
front of my vehicle.
No fine. No problem. Don't answer any questions. This is a bullshit stop. My light works just fine. I got a lawyer too, buddy. This is a bullshit stop in a heartbeat. My light works just fine. It's visible from 50 feet. Lance, turn around. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Why are you doing that? Sir. He's not gonna.
I'm complying. Give me your arm. I'm complying. Don't move.
Sir, he's not gonna. I'm not gonna come anywhere near you. Trust me, I'm not. I do comply, but this is a bullcrap stop. We're going to see my son at the cemetery.
Stop. I'm not moving.
Sir, I'm recording you. He is not moving. He is not moving at all.
I'm not.
Upon requesting the passenger to exit the vehicle, the deputy resorted to hands-on force because the passenger initially objected to the illegal pat-down search. But if you pay close attention, the passenger was actually complying when the deputy decided to go hands-on, just like he did with the driver. The deputy erroneously invoked Terry v. Ohio in this scenario, mistakenly believing it was permissible to physically engage both the driver and the passenger during a routine traffic stop for a tag light issue. In an 8-1 decision, the Supreme Court held in Terry v. Ohio that the search undertaken by the officer was reasonable under the Fourth Amendment and that the weapons seized could be introduced into evidence against Terry. Attempting to focus narrowly on the facts of this particular case, the court found that the officer acted on more than just a hunch and that a reasonable, prudent man would have been warranted in believing Terry was armed and thus presented a threat to the officer's safety. In no way should this officer have fear for his safety during this traffic stop. Unfortunately, the occupants of this truck were met by thugs and tyrants on their way to their location. And if this was not enough, we are about to see a sergeant arrive with lights and sirens to further escalate the matter.
Man, bro. You called back up for it. License plate light that's out, that's not out. I think I know what this stop's about.
Yes, sir. I will not move.
We're good, bro.
For what, sir?
It's all right. He's not doing anything.
Okay.
Hey.
I can get up.
He's not doing anything. It's all good. Are you kidding me?
Come here. Come over here.
Hey. Let's shut those doors.
We don't have to. Step back over there.
I'm good, bro.
I'll put
Calm
you in
down.
handcuffs. You
For
think I'm
what,
kidding?
man?
Step over here.
For what? The license plate lights out, but there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have a light right there.
Light right where?
Sitting back.
Light
You
right
can't
where?
read that.
Bull crap,
What do you
man.
mean?
That's 50 feet. I know
Sir,
for a
put your
fact.
headband back.
Oh, now you're gonna put me in cuffs because I
You mean to tell
argue
you.
with you?
Record this.
Why are you fucking doing this shit, bro? That's unnecessary as fuck. Keep recording this shit. We need to call our lawyer. Call our attorney.
I'm turning my head.
Call our attorney right
Everybody turn your head.
now. Call Thompson.
Because the woman don't know how to record.
Call our attorney. This is a retaliatory stop right here. I know what's going on right here. I know what's up.
No, sir, I'm fine.
This is crap. Hold up. For what? Failure to ID? This is retaliatory. You know what's going on here.
They just took Lance to jail because he didn't have an ID.
This is a retaliatory stop right here.
You didn't have to ID.
My license plate light works.
And his license plate light works.
That's what he pulled me over for. We're gonna sue the fuck out of you motherfuckers. This is illegal.
They're threatening to take me to jail.
I would never tell him I'm gonna sue him.
They're
Don't
threatening
tell
to
him.
take me to jail. I will lose my license.
Keep the camera on the piggies. I know.
This is so stupid.
No, you're silly
Yeah.
girl. Poor.
Right. Isaac. He's not.
Did you
driving
see
the
that? Is that
vehicle. He
pause?
doesn't
I
have
saw
to
that
have an
too.
ID.
Havoc. It's in pause and look at him. He's like, fuck, he's recording.
I will.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Matt, get over there. Check him out. Make sure that's what that is.
Where are you? You might need to come help me because we just got pulled over and they're taking Bill to jail, took Lance to jail, and now I'm staying here and they're threatening to take me to jail. I have no clue. I'm just standing here. We're on the road going to the cemetery. I
Well,
have
let 'em
no
know they've
clue.
broken
What's
the
your
law.
name?
Sergeant Neville.
Sergeant Neville.
Let them know that
Is one of
they're
them.
breaking the law.
There's 3 of them here. Why are you taking him to jail?
You don't have to tell them your intentions.
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't have a good license, so he's
Doesn't have a good license, but you don't have to have a license to drive a vehicle. No, you don't. Your Fifth Amendment right. You have the right to travel.
when you're
Yeah, you
operating
do.
on a public roadway, you have to have a driver's license.
That's only if you're doing commercial.
I don't think he's doing.
Right. So he doesn't have to have
He
a
has to
driver's
have-
license.
He has to have one.
No, you don't. And why are you taking him to jail?
Well, I haven't talked to my partner yet because he was asking for backup. So,
And why am I standing here?
well, I mean, you're not allowed to be in the vehicle right now.
For what reason? I haven't done anything.
Okay, well, when the officer asks you to step out of the car, you get out of the car.
But I'm not even a part of this. I'm
Okay,
just
look,
sitting
you're
there.
not a part of this, and you're just hanging out. You're not in handcuffs, are you?
Well, I should get to be in the vehicle.
Do what?
I should get to be in the vehicle.
For what? What makes you think you need to be
Well,
in the
why do I need to be out of the vehicle? I'm just asking.
vehicle? For officer safety.
Look, I'm going to do something.
I don't know that. I don't know you.
I don't know you either. So how do I know you're not just going to throw me on the ground like you did them?
My name's Sergeant Neville with the Rains County Sheriff's Office. I have identified myself to you.
What's your badge number?
502.
Okay.
But in the state of Texas, you have to have
No,
a
you
driver's
don't.
license to operate on a public roadway. Reason for the stop? Obscured license plate.
The light works.
It doesn't matter. It's obscured. He can't read that. I can't even read that.
Okay.
Here's his. Okay. Have you read him? No, I have not.
This is great. I don't even have the money to get him out of jail.
Good job, LVA. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately too.
No license plate. Light. And I see the license plate light. pulled Lance out of the car and threw him on the ground out of the back of the pickup because he didn't have his seatbelt on. And Lance was like, I don't need to give you my ID. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Unfortunately, the video ends right there, but I did want to share this to show the tyrannical behavior of a lot of police officers. Unfortunately, I actually worked with cops just like the sergeant that we seen arrive on the scene. When things are now calm, it's always that one cop who runs in with a cape on and escalate the situation all over again. But we have to remember, we do need to know the law and always know our rights, because these cops, many cases, don't know, and if they do know, they don't care. With that being said, if you enjoy the We the People content, please support the channel by clicking the like button. And if you have a video you would like us to cover, the link is down below in the description section. With that being said, always know your rights and always record the police. We the People University.
Also, make that 30 minutes also subject. Cool. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. This has been an awesome stream. I just want to review again real quick. We started with Midwest getting a membership. Then on inDOCtriNATION sending out 5 gift memberships. Then Midwest sent out 5 gift memberships. Then Midwest sent out another 5 gift memberships. And then Midwest sent out another 5 gift memberships. And then since Brandon Mitchell had received one of the gift memberships, he paid it forward and sent out a gift membership as well. And then guess what? Midwest did another 5 gift memberships. Now, I don't know why the gift memberships are charging the $2.99 instead of the $99. I got to figure that out. I'm not sure why it's doing that. We'll get it fixed where gift memberships can be just the 99-cent ones. Once I get that figured out, I will fix it. I thought just by making one that was less would work, but I guess not. Appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Missing remote. $10 super sticker. Yes. Thanks for the reminder, Matt. I like how StreamYard will save them over there in the start area of the chat where I can review them all. I wonder how many it'll hold. That's pretty fucking cool, though. This has been an awesome stream. Like I said, I just wanted them to be available. You don't want a membership, okay? Well, I mean, if you'd had it turned on, but how to turn it on, we've played that video a couple times. You would have gotten one if you'd have been around, or if you'd had it turned on, because you and Dirty both have to hit. There's a switch in your settings, and I'm not even going to try and walk you through it. So, yeah, check out We the People. He comes out with some good stuff. He used to be one of them, and now he realized the error of his ways. I think the most you can give is $9.999 on inDOCtriNATION. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it. I got a few things I got to do. We're wrapping it up here. I'm gonna play the outro in 3 hours and almost 15 minutes. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. It's been. You guys made my Monday. And because of this, I will do a stream from work tonight because I'll be off for the next 2 days. I will be off work for the next 2 days. We have the concert tomorrow, and then we have a relaxation day after that. So.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine,